Good evening, everyone. I was muted. Welcome to stream number 14 of Disco Elysium. Today's Boxing Day, December the 26th, 2025. Hi, Satinel. How are you doing? I see you. What is this? What is this thing over here? Hi. I hope you're doing well. What do you think is this airship over here? There's a helicopter thing transporting a crate in the top right corner here. I don't know if you can see my mouse cursor. This thing. Yeah, not sure what that is. I mean, I know what I know what it is. But what is it in the context of the game? And what are these locations on the screen? Used to move the containers. Well, yeah, but have we actually seen one of those in the game? Like, this part of the map doesn't seem like where we start. Like, this seems like the fishing village and this seems like the church, but it doesn't really match up like that. Maybe this is not the church. It's supposed to be expensive to film. Yeah, but the church is north of the fishing village. But I guess I'm trying to say that the church is north of the fishing village. This area is correct. This area is like, so the party people are here, right? But the village that we know is this way. And so this thing and this part of the city is behind, is out of bounds, right? I'm just trying to place what I see on screen, you know? But yeah. And like this is Joyce's second boat. So we can walk along this coast here. The tents and all are out here. The party tent and the girl. But we can't actually access everything behind here. So it's kind of interesting to see, like, what are all these helicopters doing here and here? What's this guy doing here? When the harbor is nowhere near here. The harbor is somewhere in that direction. So yeah, anyway. Enough doodling on the screen. Let's get into the game. I believe the last time we left, we were about to ruin Class J's life. But we're not actually going to do that. We're not actually going to... we're definitely not going to actually ruin her life. But I'm still pretty sure... I said this before we did anything last time. And I'm still pretty sure that... Yeah, she's run off anyway. That he's not actually here to rebuild the building. He's here to catch her. And we sure as heck don't want to help him. Out we go. If anybody's going to catch Class J, it's us. There's this other random door here. Can we like break into this door? Not quite. There's stuff up there. Well, there was stuff up there, but we've taken it out. So, well, let's leave. I don't think we have anything else to do on night 3. I mean, we can swing by the buildings. We can swing by all the old places and see if we can see anything new. Because I think we gained like one point of I think we gained 1 point of perception since the last time I swung through. But I might be wrong on that. No, that's the best thing. We don't need that. Nobody's in here. Out we go. I said out we go. Thank you. Old lady's gone. This brings us to the other balcony. But we've already done this. Hi.
Hello again, officer.
Hello again. And frankly, I'm out of healing potions and I don't like that. You can ask Joyce why she's Oh, she's not here anymore. Oh, she is. Yeah, no, she isn't here. Went to the village on the coast, officer. See you there. Joyce. Says the note on the post. Anyway, I think we are done. We've been on night 3 for like 3 straight streams, so maybe it's time to move on.
Just an ordinary wall.
One thing we can do is one minor thing we can do is check out this house. I don't think there's a change. But now that we have the
closed again. Nothing to do here anymore. You hear someone inside, walking from room to room. Whoever lives here must be back home.
Anyway. He's actually the guy we have to... Isn't he the guy that we have to... No. Who lives there? I know we met him, right? Who was he again? Right. It's a partner of the cryptozoologist. Yeah. Thanks. And who do we have to return the coat to again? That's one of the drunks, right? The smelly coat. Okay.
The tracks are as they have ever been. A bit more worn, perhaps.
What do you see?
So our odd soul wasn't in the back of the whirling?
I don't know. They're about the same size. Not the same boots, no, but they could be the same person.
Not horizontal footprints. Whoever walked in the Whirling's pinball workshop didn't walk here.
No, these prints are pretty standard. The ones in the dust looked custom. Or maybe they're just a foreign design. It's a boot print, whatever the case.
Bye. It doesn't look like there's anything up top. Oh. The sound of melting snow dripping off the roof. It's strange. You're strange. So is there anything else to do? I don't think so. We do have 2 options on where to sleep tonight. I don't know if there's a difference. I figure I should check out my own room, but then go sleep in the other room, since it's new and there's no broken window. But we should at least come here and drop him off first. Can I get a refund, sir?
Hey, was that...
Well. Bringing him that new
Oh.
bird sure made a difference in his attitude.
Guard, I need to sing karaoke now.
No, you don't. It's not happening.
This is my way of apologizing for the trouble, of course. Please let me say I'm sorry.
By causing more trouble, I think we're good.
Why do you even have the PA system if no one's going to use it?
It's for no one. It's a prop. I'm not letting anyone use it after the great karaoke catastrophe of 44.
What happened in 44?
A lot of people got killed because some arsehole wanted to sing karaoke.
When was the last time it's not a prop, it's for your clients. I know it's used.
Okay, yes, it's for some clients.
I'm a real client. I've paid my bills and I have the right to use a karaoke machine.
Ha! Well, we don't have any tapes. They all got stolen.
It's alright. I have my own song with me. Give him the tape for smallest church in St. Anne's.
The man in the vest and the violet shirt stares at the tape you've just given him. He begins to frown. Hard. This is the look of a man who's defeated. He knows he's out of excuses.
Fine. Climb on that stage and do your thing.
Ask
Just
me.
get out of my hair.
33.7.
I'll plug
Nice.
it in for you.
Getting there.
Damn this karaoke machine.
Just in time to watch me, listen to me sing.
I'm having it uninstalled, he mumbles to
do so.
himself. Oh yeah, time to do the damage.
Nice. Now it is 2 a.m. Everyone's asleep.
The stage is all set up for your performance.
Except Kim.
Feels silent. You can hear the pellets creak under your feet. You feel a little dizzy,
That's
a
me.
little unsteady suddenly.
Dizzy is good.
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
Drama 13. I'm not gonna make that check. No chance. Goodbye, Osmiri. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Is my singing that bad? I haven't even started singing yet and he's gone. +1 drama. +2 drama. Ooh. +1 more drama. Look at that. +4 bonus to drama. Look at my attire. That is some attire. Alright.
The stage is all set up. You feel a little...
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
So I need a 4 higher. Look, Kim, I'm gonna sing karaoke.
I can see that.
The lieutenant steps away from the stage, ready for a performance. Put your lips against the microphone. Test it.
Immediately, a loud feedback noise startles the room. You feel like an amateur. How are you supposed to hold the mic? Should you just sing into it? Where should you stand? Hands. Where do you put your hands?
Look around the room first.
The dining hall has cleared up of customers for tonight. Even the kitchen is closed, and someone has turned down the lights.
Fair enough. Yeah, I was
Maybe
wondering about
it's a
that.
good idea to do it in the dark like this, almost after closing hours.
Don't you mean maybe it's not a good idea? Don't I want as many... What do you mean by almost after closing hours? It's 2 a.m. It's been 2 a.m. for 3 streams. But don't you mean that it's not a good idea to do it in the dark like this? Shouldn't I do this in the daytime? I think I will do this in the daytime. So let's leave. There is one problem though. I don't know if you'll let me sing tomorrow when I am not a paying customer. But I guess we'll find out.
Yes?
See you in the morning.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Sorry, what check
A
was
mirror
this?
hangs on the bathroom.
Encyclopedia. So I need this. That might be my only encyclopedia bonus. Huh?
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, it belongs in the new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, Free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
Okay.
Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened.
And I am Disco Cop.
Forget about ostentatious orchestrations. For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume le Million.
Guillaume le Million.
If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right.
Sorry, jeez.
Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
I feel the need to add a clicking sound when I make it. Click, click.
The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume le Million's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head. Sometimes you like to add finger pistols to the mix, because, unlike Guillaume le Million, you are a police officer. It's your nifty little way to say, I'm armed and dangerous.
So I adopted it. Why?
Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
How long ago was the new?
There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good on you, or anyone. 2 decades, if the calendar is to be trusted. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic.
Anything else? Like, who am I? Why did I become a cop? Why did I drink myself into oblivion?
You have some understanding of the near history of disco, plus the trivia you've picked up along the way. Episodic memory, however, remains in the dark. It may never return. You should prepare yourself for that.
Oh, I've been preparing myself for that the entire adventure long. Does this have anything to do with ostentatious orchestrations?
Not really. OO must have just stirred your mind. They're more like a disco rock band anyway.
I guess that's it then.
It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
Electrochemistry. Attempt to stop especially. My electrochemistry is one of my weakest scars. Even with the bonus, I need 12. Even 11 would fail. And it's not even close, right? But even if I change gear around, I don't think I will make it. What awful gear. Electrochemistry. Here's a +1. Let me count first. Here's a +1. Here's a +1. That would take me to 7 out of 18. I will still need a... Oh, here's a +1. So these three together... These three together... Oh, no, wait. These two are both pens. Never mind. I need at least one more bonus before I can even have a... before 11 can even make it. Yeah, the most I'll get is a +2 bonus. What was the blue tie? This one? +1 shivers, -2 physical instrument. So like the only way I might be able to make it is if I use a drug on top of that, right? No, even then it doesn't work. It doesn't. Yeah, I removed the horrific necktie for the drama bonus. But then I never actually sang. I should probably re-equip it before I go to bed though. So yeah, there's no I don't have a bonus high enough for me to make this roll on anything but a 6. What is this? Whatever happened to Guillaume de Million? Lemillion, who, with his amber mane and sparkling teeth, beguiled the tattered remains of the nation. While you suffered and suffered, did he dematerialize in a cloud of cocaine dust? Or did he simply stand in a corner and melt into the slendering new lines of some starlit boy they knew 20 years ago? Spare a thought for his great ass too. Or wait, maybe he became a police officer in Revershaw West. Indeed. Should I equip that? What would this give me? I feel like it will push me even further towards Disco Cup. So maybe I should wear it? I'm not sure though. Maybe I should equip it. But right now I have 2 other things to think and I have no points to invest in that anyway. Let's do this
A
roll.
mirror hangs on the bathroom
Actually, no. You know
wall.
what? I have to save because if this roll gives me a morale bonus, I don't have any a health penalty. I'll die. I don't have any potions right now.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
Double
In it,
health, go.
you're still not happening.
Nope.
It won't come off that easy.
That's okay. I should put on my horrific necktie. Where's my horrific necktie? Left. Oh, this thing. Move it down here. Wear that. Thanks. Let's see what other checks we might have. So we should go do this. Who is Andre? Oh, Andre's the guy in there. I don't see why I have this check. Oh no, I don't think I wanted to do the check. I don't think I can do either of these, right? This I can do, this I can't, this I can't. This I can't, this I can't. Probably not. Wait, why can I do this one? Clashy is not there for me to do. This is gone, this is gone, this is gone. This is gone. This is, I don't want to do it. This, what wash basin is this? I assume it's gone. I don't remember what wash basin this is. In a fisherman's shacks. Okay, anyway. Let's go do the cargo container check. The usual one. And then we'll go to bed. Finally. Ending night 3. Although we'll have to save before we do that because of the karaoke thing. Basically, I'm a cheapskate and I don't want to pay in the morning. Oh, but no, we can't because, crap. Because I already sent the guy, I already sent my inspector friend to bed. So if we do want to do that, I would have to load this one and come down again. Oh well, whatever.
The payphone hangs.
Oops. Yeah. Go talk to the container door and then we'll go to bed. You can do it. What check is
You're
this?
back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Rhetoric. So I need a 9 or higher. Minus whatever bonuses I find. I wish the game just had a filter. They'll highlight things that give me a stat bonus. So this one does. Like this inventory part could be a lot better. Okay, so now it's an 8 or better, I think. Unless there's anything giving me a rhetoric penalty. No.
You're back before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened since you were last here.
So
If
10
anything,
plus
it
2
seems to
d6.
have grown slightly. And as it's
And not
always
quite.
been,
Maybe tomorrow.
it's impossible to open.
Bye. Is it okay to remain with this outfit for now? I feel like we should switch back some things. Who cares? We'll be back to get you eventually. Now we have to get back near enough to the tavern that we can do a teleport. Then we're going to teleport to the other side and go sleep there. Okay, travel here.
It's getting cold.
Ooh.
A brisk coastal wind still howls against the window of the shack.
Shivers.
Occasionally, the waves crawl in under the foundation, producing a low hum.
Listen.
The room feels muffled, like you pulled your hat over your ears. Outside, it is cold and windy, but you're inside, and it feels safe and warm.
What is this place to you?
Hey, with Shivers, Shivers is talking like the lawyer lady. Like same voice actress, I guess. My new hangout, where I could silently sit, drink, missing an Oxford comma, and die while looking at the waves roll in. My forward base for the coastal part of the operation. It's free, that's good enough, I could live here. A possible resting spot for my fugitive is what it is. Looks like this is my new home. Wonder where the old one went. Shivers. How would I answer this? The first one is very melancholic. The second one is very focused on a job. The third one is very like Hobocop. The fourth one is very it's calculative rather than it's trying to solve the case rather than thinking of this as a home. The fifth one is pensive and melancholic. Well, so's the first one to an extent. I like the fifth answer though. Looks like this is my new home. Wonder where the old one went.
Westward, across the canal, towers the whirling in rags. Door number 1 on the second floor is locked. Behind it lies a trashed room. 1 floor below, behind the counter, stands an irritable man.
I thought he wasn't irritable anymore. And they said westward. Where is the compass on this thing? Because I guess I've always been assuming that this is north, this is south, this is east, this is west. And the whirling wrecks will be eastwards. But there isn't a compass on this thing. Are you saying that this... I've always been assuming that the compass is this way, right? But they're saying that this way is westwards. Which is kind of opposite to what I've been thinking so far. That still doesn't change the main menu though. But anyway. Westward across the canal towers the whirling wrecks, okay?
In a small shack in the fishing village, a baroque heater hums quietly, emanating a sense of comforting warmth. A wash basin lies on the table, the water inside reflecting the somber face of the world.
Oh right, that's the wash basin that with the check.
Far away, on the corner of Perdition and the Main, a nondescript building, obscured in a haze. It's vacant and lost, just like its tenant.
No, wait, I changed my mind. I want to choose again. This feels like a cozy hideout. Thank you, strange sensation, for a fair assessment of the current situation. No, wait, I changed my mind. I want to choose again.
Who are you talking to? There is no one here, not even cold.
Thank you, strange sensation, for a fair assessment of the current situation.
Outside, the howl of the wind has picked up. The waves crash against the stilts again. It's as if you think the thought, but in someone else's voice.
Revachol forever.
Using a thermodynamic expander condenser cycle. Nice. Alright. Is there actually a check here?
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror.
No. No. I can't. I can't. I can't make that check. If I make that check and I fail, I die. I'll literally die to a... Maybe that'll be funny to see. So maybe we should try it. Hand-eye coordination. Hand-eye coordination. I'll literally die from a wound to my beard. From a stubble cut. Here's a +1 coordination. Hand-eye coordination. Alright, let's save.
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. A straight razor soaks inside the wash basin.
Let's go die to a razor blade. Oh, that's a morale. That's a morale one.
Your
Morale
hand
can do.
trembles as you scratch your cheek. Oh no, that's not how a grown man shaves.
This isn't sharp enough. Scrape harder. Okay, this time I'll die.
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure.
Nice.
It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw.
The end of the world is here.
Don't think this is a sign of anything other than your heart failing.
Try to remain conscious.
All you feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender now. We all do. It gets so
Nice.
dark.
We died to a razor
You don't
cut.
even see her face.
I did see that one coming
like you
though.
always thought you would. You only see pain and fear.
But we haven't one of
Cop
these steps in a
suffered
while.
final heart attack. A
Ooh,
detective
did this
lieutenant
change?
of the RCM passed away yesterday. His death, though abrupt, did not come as a
No,
surprise
this is the
to
same.
those
This one
who
is the
knew
exact
him.
same.
He was the heaviest drinker.
Okay, I'm not gonna read the whole thing. Let's just go to bed. It might
The
always
bed
be
is
the same.
comforting,
Yeah.
if a bit run down.
But tomorrow we need to
Across
go by.
the room, the heating system hums
More
its
heating
soft
potions.
lullaby. The mattress feels soft and sheets warm. It only takes you moments for the world to fall away.
It only takes you moments for the world to fall away. This you is misplaced.
Thoughts, baby. A million little lights in the dark. You're one fine instrument, brother. All those faces and all those names. All that laughter and screaming and scheming around. Every corner and every street. Recorded in you. Forever on Faraday.
Spinning in eternity. Spinning on empty. Spinning, spinning. Tell me, am I dreaming? I like the eternity answer.
On and on it goes for untold hours. At the disco where you first asked her to dance. Rising, rising above the dark curvature, the great wingspan of sleep, studded with stars. Behold, there are millions of them down there. The first time, the last time, the smoke in her mouth, the plotted flowers,
The plotted flowers?
faces turning, changing.
The voice actress said the plotted flowers instead of the potted flowers. What is it?
It's the world, Harry boy.
That's not my
And
name.
you're made of it. Every day you're out there, you make more of yourself from it. I'm afraid you can't be unmade now. You can never forget this shit.
The colors, the voices, the rain, the snow. I don't want to. It's beautiful. The endless visions, erase them. Let's go for the neutral answer. The colors, the voices.
All stuck on loop, whirling, spitting out words and images.
You're the son of the world again. Harrister, a ceaseless agent. Picking up litter and old newspapers. Collecting your little bubblegum wrappers and idiotic picture postcards. Meaningless keepsakes.
Reading your awful letters and recalling things, aren't you? The endless names of the world. An address book you are. The map of a city.
That's right. I am an agent of the world. But what if I want to be the agent of nothing? I don't think he's that nihilistic.
You'll go insane if you keep going like this. One more day, and you'll be in the loony bin. I just know you will. And for what, brother man?
For the working class. For the money, baby. For the greater good.
They're all different colors. The ones, the voices that are chiming in.
Solving your little crossword puzzles. Doing your tasks. Crossing names off lists. Trying to become some sort of world detector. It won't make it okay. It won't put smoke back in her mouth.
Ah, so we got 3 different thoughts here, and one where you can just throw them away. I'm building communism for all. This time we won't fail. I'm just looking out for my economic self-interest. We're making progress, measured, steady progress. I don't know what this third one is implying. The what? Obviously, this is communism, and this is an economic like self thing. What is this? Progress in what? The greater good? Maybe, sure. I mean, I'm gonna try it. Even though it's the He hasn't been going the way of number 1, so number 1 doesn't make sense. Number 2, possibly? I guess number 3 does make sense for him anyway, even though it's the most standard answer here, I feel like. And I don't like picking standard answers. But in this case, I do want to see what thought it is. I'm not interested in the bonuses from these guys, I don't think.
There he goes again. He's a real political animal, our Harry. He still doesn't see that it's the world changing around him.
Oh. That's not what the subtitles say. It's actually significantly different. She read out that it's the world changing around him, which actually makes 0 sense. The way it's written, like there is the world that's changing him, makes a lot more sense. Anyway.
He's got no idea what he's in for.
Why?
'Cause only love can break your heart.
Was this supposed to be the karaoke thing that I didn't pick? Feel the pillow under your cheek.
Beep, beep, beep. The alarm is ringing, Harry. The disco circus goes on and on. You barely slept 3 hours last night.
Do it for the wind.
Do it for the wind. I like this line.
Do it for the picture puzzle. Put it all together. Solve the world. One conversation at a time.
I'm a creature of the wind. I'll do it for the wind.
Good. You're up. Listen, there's There's something that's been bothering you for a few days now.
My inner self was waiting for myself to wake up. What is it?
It's a suspicion, or a feeling really, that things are not quite in hand around here. An earth-shattering deduction from your psyche. What will those guys come up with next?
Psyche is this entire line, right? That is psyche. So my intellect guy over here is making fun of this entire line of stats.
Every day, things seem to spin more and more wildly, out of control. The center isn't holding. And despite your efforts to moderate and contain these energies, things only seem to be getting worse.
Wait, I thought things were going pretty well.
Oh, sure. You've been making progress on your case, interviewing people, solving side tasks. But who's focusing on the big questions?
I assume the most qualified and highly credentialed people are taking care of that stuff. Nah, this really doesn't sound like my job. Nah, what am I supposed to do? I like this.
You've got to find out who bears la responsabilité.
What exactly is la responsabilité?
The most awesome, terrible thing. It is human nature to crave la responsabilité and to deny it. That's why it must be distributed across many different organizations, agencies, offices, and portfolios.
I thought I was assigning responsibility for the murder.
Harry, you're thinking about this too narrowly.
That's not my name.
La responsabilité isn't concerned with trivial questions like who killed who. It's about the real issues. The human welfare index, the price of staple goods, the transition to real democracy.
Yeah, I've not had a single drop frame since I switched to fiber, so there's that. There was one moment offline though, a couple of days ago when my fiber cut off entirely for a minute or so. Hopefully that never happens again. Not that that never happened on cable either. But overall the connection's been a lot better. And faster. Alright, give it to me. I'll accept responsibility.
Whoa. This isn't some kind of dictatorship. You can't simply seize la responsabilité for yourself. It must be given by a legitimate authority.
Authority, as the case might be.
Like a committee.
A committee.
You don't need no stinking committee. You're the law.
But I'm the law. Can't I just do it myself?
Really, Harry, you know in your lungs that true authority flows from institutions, not individuals. That's the single principle that separates civilization from barbarism. Technicalities. If you want your work to be accepted, you'll have to go through the appropriate process.
Do we really have time for all this?
There is always time to follow best practices. Once someone's decided to cut corners for the sake of expediency, who knows what else they're capable of? Swift, decisive action.
That's right. And who should sit on this committee?
Only the most even-keeled minds in Martinez.
I want to check something real quick. Okay, volition is like 6.
Your half-brother, the lieutenant, is a natural place to start.
My half-brother.
Together, you'll be able to discover who has la responsabilité in Revachol. And, if necessary, you'll have the wisdom and expertise to assign it among yourselves.
With great la responsabilité comes great la pouvoir. What's la pouvoir? And hi, Game Attack. How are you doing? And what happens once you've assigned responsibility?
Most likely, your findings will be collected in a report, which
power.
will be carefully reviewed by your
La
superiors.
pouvoir. Yeah, I wouldn't give this guy any power. Definitely not.
Once they've reviewed it, those same superiors will produce a set of recommendations to be taken up at the next meeting of the Standing Committee.
Committee?
Rest assured, no matter what happens, it will be done through the proper channels.
I'm prepared to take on this awesome burden, sure.
Good luck. Your report is eagerly anticipated.
How is this even? What am I even? What? Form a committee of moralists to assign responsibility. This quest seems like a mess. Okay, anyway. Now that what's this?
An old mirror hangs on
Oh.
the wall.
Now that I have my extra health point back, I should try this check.
On the table, you see
This
a
one.
bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. A straight razor soaks
7 or
inside
higher,
the
go.
wash basin. Like an artist with a brush or a master swordsman,
Nice.
you use the small mirror and the straight razor with some soap to remove all that unkempt hair from below the nose line.
Look at this picture. This guy with like 5 hands. This is like AI art kind of picture. God knows how many fingers there are.
The sharp blade chafes against your skin, reducing a scratching sound. The surface underneath the beard feels tender, the air brushing against it chilly.
Feel your clean-shaven cheeks.
They feel so smooth,
What?
surprisingly so. A feeling of freshness overcomes you, as if you just came from a cold bath.
Was shaving the right call?
The water reflects back a vague image of your clean-shaven face. Despite the bulbous nose, unkempt hair, and persistent swelling, you look a little younger, maybe.
I noticed that my portrait down here actually did change in the corner.
You almost look like a professional. The beardless nature of your cheeks makes the expression seem even more like a terrifying grimace.
Yeah, there is that. It would be nice if I can actually get another roll on this
No
round.
mirror hangs on the wall.
I can.
You see your reflection in it. The expression fixed to your clean-shaven face. You're still not
Unfortunately,
accustomed to it.
I still need a 15. And I can only get a +2 bonus, right? So 5 plus... Yeah, this is still not happening.
Still not happening.
Yeah, it's still
It
not
won't
happening.
come off that easy.
Yeah, it was worth a try. It was a free roll.
The bed is comforting.
Okay, let's get out of here. Let's see what Kim has to say about my freshly shaven... Oh, you're here. Good morning.
Yes?
So, I shaved.
Yes. I don't know what to say. Perhaps,
What is it? You can tell me, Kim.
I'm not really sure about this turn of events. I think the mutton chops might have been a better idea. They sort of seem to cover up some of the...
He stops. You don't like this change? Neither does Kim, and that's why we did it.
Yeah, damage. He means damage.
Shut up, Tarek.
Either way, good on you. You were saying?
Kim, we need to talk about responsibility.
I'm glad to hear it, Detective. I was wondering when we'd get to this very subject.
Good, we're on the same page then.
If you ask me, it's high time for you to put the bottle away.
Whoa,
Sober up.
whoa.
Get back to basics. That would be my advice.
I'll shine this into your eyes. I'm looking. I can't actually change.
And I hope we don't even need to discuss the street drugs you've been abusing.
No, I mean like la responsibility. I can't give up. I'm not giving up drinking. It's what are you even talking about? I can't give up street drugs. No, I just got addicted to them. Now, let's not pick that one. He hasn't been doing drugs. I'm not giving up drinking. It's what got me where I am today.
The lieutenant's quizzical expression gradually deepens into a frown.
So, what are we talking about then?
I'm talking about la responsibility. You know, the kind that gets assigned.
Why are you pronouncing it like that gentleman from the Institute of Price Stability?
Stability. So this is contingent on us actually meeting that guy. I wonder what he says here if we hadn't met that guy.
You know what? Forget it. What specifically are you trying to assign responsibility for?
Point to the ground for the murder. Point to yourself for my disaster of life. Spread your arms wide for this whole situation.
Now I understand.
The lieutenant nods his head gravely.
Next, I suppose you're going to tell me you need to form a committee to assign this responsibility?
How did you know?
Simple. Because moral intern types love to form committees.
So that's where we're
In
going.
any event, I am just a humble law official. I may work under the moral intern's umbrella, but I'm certainly not qualified to serve on any committee. You know who might be, though? That Mr. Villedron. The gentleman you met in the young man's apartment. If I were trying to get in touch with the coalition, I would start by seeking him out. But first, you might need to speak with his young companion.
I don't consider, he doesn't consider himself a moral intern. But I wonder if he will pursue this committee thing anyway.
Now, was there anything else?
To try to shake off the yokes off the moral intern. It's an interesting thought.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night.
Oh no, ASMR is
What can I
good.
help you with?
I found this jacket, but it's filthy. Could you wash it for me?
I can wash it for you, but it's going to take about a half an hour. Think you can stay put for that long?
Hell yeah.
We don't like that dirty jacket.
I could use a breather before another rainy day begins.
Kim, how rude. Yeah, I'll wait.
Well, hand it over then, and I'll see what I can
That's
do.
right. Can't I leave and come back? Exactly.
Must say, I'm proud of this one. It's pretty nice underneath all that filth. I hope you take better care of it than its last owner.
Also, it took her... It went from 7:42 to 7:51 to 8:06. That wasn't... Even at the worst case, that wasn't quite half an hour. In fact, it was... Yeah, it's about 15 minutes. $15 from when I asked. Like 24 minutes from the start of the conversation. I need to talk to these two, right? But I also need to return this jacket. For was it you? Was it these guys? Probably, right?
Tequila
Yeah.
sunset.
Okay, here's your jacket. Fresh wash.
My jacket?
Yeah, it was pretty filthy though, so I got it clean for you.
A look of consternation crosses the man's face.
Oh.
He looks at you, then at his bottle, then back at you.
What the fuck are you talking about, Tequila?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Rosemary, what the fuck is Tequila talking about?
Hi, that's the jacket you stole 2 weeks ago. From the kid who was making it with his gal on the beach.
That's disgusting. I've never done anything like that in my life. You're both delusional. Found. That's medium concept stuff.
Ouch.
It becomes abundantly clear to you how this man managed to lose his keys, business, friends, and girlfriend.
And Oxford comma.
I'm calling it. It's neurological.
Yeah, lost. I'm keeping the jacket for myself.
That shit is so medium concept, I wouldn't touch it with a stick. But yeah, okay. I'm sure it looks great on you.
Thanks.
It's an okay jacket, if you are into that look.
I'm not gonna click this yet.
Okay, let's step aside.
Kim wants to lecture me. What?
I've been meaning to have a little chat with you about your sense of style.
My style? What about it?
It's, well, a little eclectic, don't you think? How would you even describe what you're wearing?
Is this conversation necessary, Kim? They're just clothes. Who cares? Formal, apologetic. Hobo chic. Superstar casual, click your tongue. Regular car? Office harbinger. I wonder what all these options lead to. Let's go superstar casual. Click your tongue.
Well, I can't say it doesn't fit you.
They're all couple types.
Still, you might try branching out a little. You know the expression, the clothes make the
Ouch.
man. The right outfit in the right
Ouch.
situation can make all the difference in the world.
Ouch. Here I could really tank our relationship, right? Ouch. I know he insulted me a little bit, but I don't have to call him a mega binoclad, washed up, tip-top racer. Those are all super rude. I'm not going to do that to him. We could be style buddies.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, detective.
A warm smile.
Anyway, we should probably get back to the case. Let's go.
Ouch. Washed up, tip-top racer. Where was my new jacket? It was this one. +1 pain, +1 high, half light, -1 drama. It's a thing. This mural has opened up again. Why? It's near. Let's go check it out. We have a billion things to... Oh, no, wait. Let's talk to these two first. Actually, let's go check it out first. I'm pretty sure we're gaining bonuses to this as we go along. So the faster we do this, the more likely we'll open up another bonus. Ooh, 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 ooh. Relax, it's not yours. You didn't crash every MC, Rochelle. Hopefully. That's a Nolan Vincent, an unsuccessful model. This is French for 25, right? Vincent. This is not the way to the mural. I did a bit of French in primary 5, I think. Pretty sure it is. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why we did it. We were in... So, wow. There's people here. Hi. Actually, no. No, stop. I did it for 10 years and I don't know nothing. All I remember is Je ne comprends pas. I don't understand anything. You're right, I don't need the torch, so let's get rid of that. Let's hit this first.
The once bright mural towers above you, saying, Feld Electrical.
Found the empty trap, found the jacket. So the jacket gave me a bonus.
Is just
This was shivers, right? Let's equip everything we have that is plus shivers. I don't think it'll be enough. In fact, I think it's pretty futile.
The once bright mural towers above you,
420. I need a 16. Am I training anything that's removing? No, I don't. Nothing's affecting shivers. But if I need a 16, I'm not going to find a +5 bonus from my stats, from my clothing. There's a +1 here. +1 here. +1 here. But I still need a 12. Above and beyond that. Yeah, +1, +1, +1. So that'll take my shivers to 7. 7 versus 20. Still need a double 12. So there's no point. There's no point in switching everything there and switching everything back. I guess one of these things could help, right? I would need physique. I don't think I have something that increases physique. Oh, this thing does. +1. But that will, even then, that bring me to 8. 8 plus 12. Still nowhere near enough. So let's just roll it.
The once bright mural towers above
me a double
you,
6.
saying, Felled for what? A
Oh,
song
what?
carried on the breeze, or children laughing far away. You walk and walk these city streets and deserted coast, and all it ever tells you is cold.
Just blow on your hands for warmth.
Probably a good idea. Blowing on your fingers doesn't make them much warmer though.
Bye. The outside ruins. But what are ruins, Mikhail? Detritus of lost epochs.
And Mikhail noticed the windows, especially with how there are no windows on the south side. This was to deal with.
A blond man stands next to his son, pointing to the weather-worn ruins. He sees you approaching and smiles.
You officers, come to investigate the historic subtext of West Martinez? I'm Tran Heilostam. You must be Kim Kitsuragi, right? I was just telling my son about this building. Not a lot of people realize the historic significance here. Very rich in hypertext.
Nice to meet you.
Hold on. Hypertext?
Yes, hypertext. Young Carp and the collection of cultural hyperlinks.
Wait, what was that about Windows before?
Oh, yes. So, Mikhail, they had to deal with monitor glare, especially in the summer. They still had vector monitors back then. That was 49 years ago. So they didn't have windows on the south wall.
Vector monitors. This is like JAS CRT monitors. You and Kim know each other? Proceed.
No, I can't say that we've met before, but I've heard of Kim, of course. Mikhail, say hi to the officers.
He rests his hand on the boy's shoulder. The child stays hidden behind the hem of his father's coat, clutching to his worm-themed coloring book.
Mikhail's a little tired today. We spent all night trying to run Orbis on his radio computer. Have you heard of it? It's a programming language used in Grad. Quite tricky, but he wanted to play this Grad-made adventure program. We've been getting really into Worms lately.
Worms, okay.
The man speaks in the artificial cadence of a professor, or someone who's been on too many radio shows.
But I assume you're not here for giant worms when there are so many real things to see. Just as I was telling Mikhail before, this is where the Coalition landed in '08. We could be standing on what is the most interesting landmark in Revachol West.
He points to the building again.
This man is your half-brother. You feel it. But why? Well, get a load of this guy. He really enjoys his trivia. The Orbis programming language was named after its inventor, Victor Orbis, a cybernetician from Grad. They run Vox in the Occidental countries.
Have you been talking to other police officers?
Me? Yes, at some point, I'm sure I have. There was this one rather memorable instance when I had a chance to meet the head of Dominion Police of Königstein. And as you know, they have this very distinctive dress uniform with scarlet breeches and little cylindrical fur caps. I think these are called...
You daze off as Trent tells you what the peculiarities of mounted police forces in Central Occident. I pity his kid suddenly.
Wait, what was it that you wanted to ask?
18. I need a 12. I need a 12 in this stat to break his monologue. I'm looking for a suspect. Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
No, I'm afraid I can't help you with this one, officer. It's just a regular day off for me and Mikhail here.
Glad to hear. Don't go to the boardwalk.
So you haven't seen anyone around?
No, I'm sorry. As I said, this is just a day off. We just arrived anyway.
There's something friendly and familiar in how he says that. A day off.
What's so fascinating about an empty old building?
Aha! But it's not just any empty old building.
He raises his hand to his eyes, springtime sun warming his handsome face. All four of you turn to admire the mural before you.
What not a lot of people know is
But
this
we didn't
used to be
actually
the R&D department of Felt Electrical. And Felt, which now sells ink cartridges mostly, was once a top dog in the turn-of-the-century cybernetics boom.
Look at the building looming over you.
It looks old and weathered, with seagulls picking apart its stone and metal carcass. Bushy undergrowth has taken hold of the collapsed rooftop. Some kind of bird has set up a nest on a broken windowsill.
I don't think I've ever heard of this Fell Electrical.
That's not surprising. Only a vestigial ink cartridge and ferrotape manufacturer remains.
He adjusts his suit jacket.
They started out as a midway electronics outfit in Königstein 2 centuries ago. After an aggressive move to Revachol, Feld became a global player in the emerging personal electronics market of the pre-revolutionary era. Still, Tricentennial was beating them in business machines. But Feld had an ace up their sleeve. Or should I say, they were developing an ace up their sleeve? I'm mixing my metaphors here.
What was that ace?
It was here in Martinez, possibly in this very building, that they developed prototypes for a tape computer.
A tape computer?
An elegant folding mechanism of rollers and ferrotape ribbons, portable enough to be a take-it-home solution. Revolutionizing business machines, possibly even bring them to the average consumer, which is a feat of engineering even today's giants, Rehm, ICN and ZAM, haven't achieved yet.
He grins, admiring the sentence he just produced.
Indeed. What?
The revolution!
The boy wipes his nose on his sleeve. Oh, I missed the line. I missed my own line. What happened? Yeah. Revolution?
Unfortunately, their moonshot project never made it to the market. Feld's move to Revachol backfired. The revolutionary government liquefied their assets and expropriated those very advanced prototypes, possibly from this very building, or one of the adjacent ruins.
He pauses, pointing to the other building, then continues.
All of this was built by Feld, even the boardwalk. Wild Pines built Martinez proper as a resort for their middle management. Feld built this side of town for R&D.
You're saying that Feld Electrical built this boardwalk? Look under your feet.
Yes, they even built a pleasure wheel, but that got destroyed in the war.
A pleasure wheel?
The lieutenant looks wistfully at the horizon, as if picturing gondolas rising to the sky.
Perhaps reminded of a childhood memory. It's clear he would prefer there were a big wheel lighting up the coast.
Yes, to lure in their star engineers. This part of Martinez was nothing but reeds before Feld arrived. They had to make the prospect of living here attractive. It was supposed to become a global center for innovation in cybernetics. But history had other plans.
What happened to the engineers, the company people?
Oh, I'm afraid it didn't end well for the boys. But this story is a bit too dark for little Mikhail here. Now, if you were to ask about tape computers...
He means that. The boys got shot by the communists. The boys were bourgeois.
Bourgeois? Don't you mean bourgeois? Whatever, narrator. Turn to Mikhail. Do I actually want to traumatize the boy? He means they all got shot in the head because they were bourgeois. Now, do you know what the bourgeoisie is? Do I want to traumatize the boy? No? Tape computers, right?
Tape computers.
He nods, wind tousling his suit jacket. What did the revolutionaries do with these advanced tape computers?
They used them for military communications, but also to write and send out press releases. The most notorious example being Le Décret de Mars.
What was that?
What's the Mars Decree? I mean the radio transmission sent out to news agencies and world governments by the newly created Commune of Revachol on the 7th of March in the year 02.
A short-lived legislative foundation for a short-lived utopia.
It's a beautiful piece of text, actually. A singer-songwriter I know, Charette, called it a love poem to Revachol on her political concept album, Bon Baiser dans le Lind. You should read it. Every local library in Revachol stocks a copy of the decree. I tried to get Mikhail to memorize it. Tried to. Someone was much too interested in worms to be paying any attention.
The kid takes a peek at the green and silver worm on the cover of the book, already forgetting about this part of the discussion.
How do those tape computers work? Did they work like radio computers?
Actually, no one knows. No one even knows what a computer made entirely of tape would look like. But word has it, they were very elegant, exquisite, alien-looking turn-of-the-century hardware.
He raises his finger, remembering something.
Buckle up.
Oh no.
10 years ago, I did a little freelancing, I guess you could say. I was a special consultant for an exhibition at the Wompty Dumpty Dum Center in Vredefort, Oranje. It raised the same questions, and we had lengthy discussions with Paul Ockerman, who was head curator at the time. This was before the twins Keith and Guy Juice joined the team, trying to...
The Wompty Dumpty Dum Center. Sure.
Wait, did he just say Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center? He did it. He said Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center, like it's the most natural thing in the world. What the hell is a Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center? And who the hell are Keith and Guy Juiced?
I like how he he actually said Guy, right? But the encyclopedia, my inner voice said Guy. Anyway, yeah. Okay, the Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center? Paul Ackerman, Keith and Guy Juice? What are you talking about?
The Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center for Contemporary Arts. The exhibition itself drew on Lagerman's notion of memory, and so there were some parallels. That's why the head curator, Paul Ockerman, chose to...
Come on, there is no place called the Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center.
Actually, I think there is. No, it's too much. He's joking.
In fact, I'm not. The Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center is a place you can visit if you're ever in Vredefort and are ever in the market for an exhibition space / contemporary art research center.
He clears his throat. Now hold on a minute here. What the hell is this? It's Wednesday evening and something heinously exciting is underway. People have gathered beneath the billowing roof of an oddly shaped trophy building, sipping wine and exchanging opinions. 29-year-old Van der Twins, Guy and Keith Juice, are the stars of the show, with their bomber jackets and white sneakers, head curators of this art exhibition. It's the Wumpty Dumpty Dumptiest event of the year and all the cool kids have RSVP'd. Where are you, if you are not there? We have to internalize this nonsense, correct? There is no way I do not internalize a thought called Wumpty Dumpty Dump Center. So the next time we get a point, we shouldn't be that far off now. We shall internalize the Wumpty Dumpty Dump Center.
But perhaps I should return to the tape computers. As I was saying, the device itself was very elegant, fragile even. One could write directly on the tape
You don't
using
seem
a
to be
special
very
chemical
Wumpty Dumpty
solution.
Dumpty.
The machine would then analyze the handwriting, perform operations, and project output onto a white screen. It was a beautiful, delicate thing.
Not cool. I've seen cooler things than that. The RCM should get some of those. Yeah, sure.
Even one would be very useful. Though I understand the socio-economic causes of the revolution, it pains me to imagine the revolutionaries setting fire to the precious device. So they did. The failed playback experiment vanished into the fires of 07.
Wait, the failed playback experiment?
Yes, the official name of the prototype. Some sources report it as the failed playback experience, but those are incorrect.
Why did the revolutionaries destroy it?
Who knows? Maybe it was an accident, or maybe they didn't want the technology to end up in the wrong hands. Either way, they're all gone now. All 3 versions of the prototype. Nothing but debris and ashes remain inside that building.
He takes a step back. The boardwalk creaks mournfully in the wind. I want to ask something else.
But of course. What else? Sure.
This thing just
What's on
looks-
your mind?
yeah.
But of course.
You look like
What
someone
else?
who has money. Do you have any money? What? Should I really be saying this? Whatever, it's here.
I do have some money, yes, but that's not what's really important here.
He brushes it off like it's not a thing at all.
He's not gonna give you money. What are you doing? Clearly you were just profiling.
Yeah.
No, I mean, come on. You need the money. If it's not a thing, he can give you some.
Could I have some of that unimportant money then?
Oh no, I don't have it on me, officer. I was talking in more general terms.
He looks uncomfortable, his left hand squeezing his son's shoulder. It's like I'm about to shake him down. But he did call it, yeah, unimportant money.
I'm just spending time with my kid here, showing him around the lesser-known parts of our hometown. It wouldn't be wise to carry huge amounts of cash on such expeditions.
Not that he would have to worry about being robbed. He looks surprisingly buff. Does he work out?
Where is this change? Why do some of these conversations have such weird branches? By the way, do you work out? Just asking for a friend?
I do some Lomantang stick fighting now and then.
So no.
Lo Mantang stick fighting is a form of martial arts originating from the island of Lo
No one
Mantang.
reading the right.
It uses slender wooden sticks for confronting the opponent.
A form of martial arts from the Isle of Lomantang, right? Well, yeah, it's in the name.
Actually, a great many cultures have their own version of stick fighting, such as the
Okay, that's
sacred
it.
Mabolo tradition
done.
of the Harley people. The name deriving from the
gonna upset
butterfruit
this
tree
kid.
traditionally used for crafting the long, slender sticks, whereas the sticks used in other cultures.
You doze off as he paints you a comprehensive picture of
You
the
doze off.
history of stick fighting among mankind, seasoning it with unexpected pop culture references. Man, he's good at speaking. People must love him.
But anyway, I'm boring you with details again. You were saying?
I don't really remember what I was saying. I'm not really interested in the practice. I just want to know how often you work out. Now and then. That's what, once a week?
Lomantang stick fighting is a little like a Berolidin addiction. I've been practicing it for nearly 20 years now, so you could say that my doses have grown a little peculiar.
Wait, what does this man know about Pyrrolidon addiction?
Hold on. Pyrrolidon addiction? What an interesting metaphor. Or perhaps not a metaphor at all.
You got me, detective. But my history should hardly come as a surprise.
Because they know players will pick them. Yes, guilty as charged. That's me.
Here's a former junkie. I can recognize one when I see it.
Dad's fighting with sticks every night after dinner for 4 hours. He has a special room for that and a special costume.
Tell me more.
That's right, Mikhail. It also has a meditative quality. Helps to clear my head. But anyway.
Ha! Now what was that thing again? It was in
Sure.
here.
What's on your mind?
In
Oh, I'm
here.
afraid it didn't.
He means that the boys got shot by the communists.
Okay.
The boys were
He means
bourgeois.
they all got shot in the head because they were bourgeois. Now, do you know what the bourgeoisie is?
Officer, I told you this chapter of history wasn't on Mikhail's
That's for talking
curriculum
to sleep.
yet. Let's keep this kid friendly.
That's for talking too much.
The boy looks first at you.
But of course.
Right.
No, thanks to you for having me and little Mikhail here to pick your brain. A very interesting conversation indeed.
Pick your brain. If anything, this was rather one-sided. He did the talking. Whatever.
Whatever. See, now I think I can roll this again now, right?
The once bright
No, it's still
mirror
loud.
towers
Okay.
above
Oh, well.
you, saying,
Maybe later. I mean, obviously there's a thing inside that I saw, and there's a ladder over here, which I'm sure I'll be able to climb eventually. But for now, nothing.
Hello.
Yes?
Right. Okay. Let's go talk to the other kids. They were south here. These guys, right?
the scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
Kids, has anything strange happened lately?
We had bad words and said, I got in trouble.
Yeah, you deserve it.
Bad words. Bad words.
Bad words are bad. Don't say them, kids. It's the first step to a life of crime.
We won't.
The little boy says. He adjusts his cap in the cool air.
We learned.
The other replies, let's move on. Where did you hear the bad words? Was it from someone on the coast? The radio?
We just heard funny voices.
The boy shrugs. His jacket whispers as his shoulders move.
We thought the voices were funny. We said what they said, and then we got in trouble.
Where did you hear them? Did you overhear someone say that? Was it on the radio? These are like big words I'm using on them.
Radio? What's that? We just heard them in our head.
Voices from another self. Voices from a deeper self. Voices from early schizophrenia.
There's no way they'll understand me here. What do you mean you heard them in your head?
You know, I heard people talking, except just in my head.
Okay, what did you hear?
It was like, it is time at last. My nasty speed reeks. Our brother man is about to grow up. DJ Flatios, Big Boy Davey single is here. Buckle up, cause this is the fastest track that you're ever gonna hear.
Apparently they memorized this radio, whatever thing they heard.
Turn up the volume. Blow those speakers out. Now here's... No. Don't say bad words, stupid.
Check them out for telling feelings. Yeah, and also check their head. Check the underside of their caps for like antenna.
A word when you're done.
The lieutenant clears his throat. His eyes are wider than usual.
The boy draws a jagged rock across the ground. It leaves
So
a
there was
white
nothing here.
scratch.
I'm gonna get in trouble again.
Detective, about what the twins had to say.
Sorry.
I believe they heard something. And given the poverty of this part of town, I don't know how they could have heard the radio.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how they heard it, but I know the station they imitated. So they must have heard it somehow.
What channel was it?
Speed Freaks FM.
Speed Freaks FM, huh?
Yeah, local station, known for its kinetic music and aggressive style.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah, anyway. Weird as it is, the situation is not connected to the murder. This isn't our business.
Yes, this. But it is related, Kim. The wind told me so. Yes.
The lieutenant says nothing. An ocean breeze blows in strong. He raises his jacket collar against it.
Besides, maybe it was just a radio they overheard. They might not be old enough to know the difference. How would they have heard the voices?
Even if it was a radio, where was it coming from?
The lieutenant shrugs.
Let's at least rule out radios before continuing. Maybe the twins didn't know it was a radio they were hearing. The washerwoman seems to know everything that happens here. Let's ask if she heard anything before moving on. After you.
Hi, it's us again.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Have you heard a radio on the coast in the last week or so?
A radio? Ah, no. We play no radio here. There's one in the shack, but it's never used.
Are you sure you didn't hear any radio playing?
Visitors know every sound that belongs to this coast. I would know if I heard anything different.
Any idea how the twins could have heard Speed Freaks FM?
Was that the nonsense we were spouting? Huh.
She shakes her head.
Olden days were golden days. Life's luster is lost on those who speed.
Thanks, Inland Empire. That was a legendary chat. I needed an 8 in there anyway.
No, I have no idea where they heard it. They've been in earshot all week, and no radio.
Be good, Kim.
Let's just get it out of the way as fast as we can. Contact dispatch from my kinema and ask them to connect you to the station. Maybe they can shed some light on this.
Thank you, Kim.
I'm ready when you are. Thank you, ma'am.
Anything else?
No, nothing else. Let's go talk to this woman on the way out. Invite her out on a date again. Well, maybe not. No, let's not do that yet. Let's call Speed Freaks FM from the Lieutenant's kinema. Let's teleport.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Whoa! Alice, I need you to connect me to Speed Freaks FM.
Come again, officer?
Speed Freaks FM, a radio station, is for the case.
Okay, officer. One moment.
I'm making the noise.
I have the GMS on the line. I'll connect you now.
Yo!
Yo!
Yo, you got DJ Mesh here, my man. I got a few minutes before I gotta go back on air. What do you need?
I'm just calling to confirm. Did you debut a new track from DJ Flasio a few days ago?
An asshole is a mouth for shit. And I'm puking.
Are you insulting an officer of the law, punk?
What? No! I ain't telling you off, man. That's the name of the song. An asshole is a mouth for shit. And I'm puking.
The people like it?
They're loving it, man. The requests keep coming in for more. I really think it's the future of music, I do. Fucking, like, stinkcore or something. Shit's so nasty. Those stink waves come up like sound waves, you know what I mean?
Sure, man. I'm young, cool, and I don't have any idea what you mean.
Doesn't matter. Listen, I'm dead serious when I say fellatio is gonna make it big in this world.
Fellatio. His name is Fellatio. Is that legal to play?
It's illegal not to play, man. When you got that kind of music in you, the universe demands that you got to let it out. You know what I mean? Plus, Fellatio and I got it in our contracts that we could play our own tracks. So really, it would be illegal not to.
Of course. Okay, let's move on. We talked to some kids who said they heard it in their heads. Do you know how that could be possible?
Come on, man. I just told you we're cleared to play shit like that. Listen, it's not our problem if kids decide to tune into River Shore's hottest station.
No. It's not that they played it on the radio. They heard it in their heads. Do you know how that's possible?
I don't understand. Are you asking if we can, like, play our station into people's brains?
Sure, force radio, can't you now? You made a killing on ads. Yeah, like a new way to equalize people, getting them all on the same station. A great tool for communism. Whoa. Exactly like that, because I think you're an enemy of traditional values, forcing your filth on the innocent. Whoa, the other way. Yeah, like that. Maybe it was part of your civic duty, you're just testing it out for the government. Yeah, let's do this. This might earn me $1. I don't think so though.
Speed Freaks
It did,
FM is
yeah.
elective listening, man. We don't want to force the people to adopt our thinking. That's fascist bullshit.
No, that was like that was ultra liberal, and I can't do that passage anyway. Yeah, it was right because it triggered this thing, right? No, it triggered this thing, ultra liberal. Yeah, that was my ultra liberal one. I can do the festive one if you want.
You're a fucking wild man. Sure, let's hear it.
This game I know is very. It is skirting the fourth wall in a lot of places. Okay, the fastest thing was me calling you an enemy of the state for force pumping filth into children, thus corrupting traditional values.
Oh man, I love it. You're great. No, we didn't do anything like that. We know how to. We just played it on air like normal people. Now, was there anything else you wanted to ask?
No, that was it. Thank you for your time.
Nah, man. Thank you. This has been an absolute pleasure. Later, cop man.
The party has terminated the call. Is there anything else I can do for you, officer?
Press the button labeled Save and turn on Speak Freaks FM.
It requires no adjustment. The radio is already set to Speed Freaks FM.
Oh, Kim. Oh, Kim.
Spoke to the wildest cop in Rapper Show. Didn't even get his name. But whoever that mystery cop was, we salute him.
Gain 5 XP.
Right away, the lieutenant reaches into the cabin and turns off the radio. He's not looking at you as he says,
Someone must have been messing with the radio, or maybe it picked up a random frequency. You wanted a prime line, right?
Fuck him.
He's still avoiding your gaze, and his ears glow red.
That's DJ Mash. That was Speed Freaks FM.
The lieutenant is resolutely silent, staring at the console.
I mean, we are not going... I do like him, but we are not getting any friendly achievement with him, right? Probably not. So do I want to push this? Or do I want to be nice about it? I think I am going to push this. I feel like we should push this. At least to see what happens, like, for the stream kind of thing. Because most people will pick the other option. And I don't think it's that damaging of an option here to pick number 1. Oh man, you should have told me you like them. I could have asked for a shout out.
I don't listen to them.
It's okay to like what you like, Kim.
I don't like it. I don't know how that channel got marked.
Just leave it alone. He clearly doesn't want to share this with you.
Lying to me right now, Kim?
Excuse me?
Come on, man, you can tell me.
The lieutenant raises an eyebrow. The ocean wind blows, bringing in the smell of salt.
I actually ignored volition here.
That eyebrow. He's using his authority against you.
What is this?
You can't resist.
I'm sorry, Kim. I could have, if I knew this was coming out, I could have put on gear to pass this.
He remains silent.
Yeah, that was a rude check, though. Right, you don't want to get into this, no problem.
Nothing to get into, really. But sure, let's focus on the important things.
What a tsundere. He passed the motor carriage.
This is Precinct 57. Can I connect you to someone?
Connect me to Jamrock Public Library. I probably need to do this before I turn in that side quest.
I'm afraid they're closed.
Oh, come on.
It says here that the library is open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
We should try again during business hours.
Anything else, Detective?
I need to report a dead body on a Martinez boardwalk.
One moment.
You can hear her shuffling through some papers.
Can you please describe the body? Age, sex, cause of death?
An unidentified middle-aged man. Height 170 to 175 cm, dark hair, medium build. Looks like he slipped, fell through a hole in the boardwalk, and hit his head against the metal bench.
We suspect he might have been inebriated when he fell. There were bottles all around him, and traces of vomit on his shirt.
Any signs of violence?
No, seems like it was an accident.
No field autopsy necessary.
She repeats.
You can hear her quickly typing in the background.
What about his belongings? Did you examine his clothes?
He was wearing boots, trousers, and an old leather jacket with bright blue lining. I found a library card from his pockets.
Any information on the library card?
It's from Central Jamrock Public Library. It belongs to someone named Billy McGean.
Good. You have a lead.
Yes, and I asked you to call the library, but apparently it was closed.
Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I assign it to someone else?
We're taking the case. The lady's right there.
I have assigned the case to Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi. Please follow up on this library lead to identify the man. We'll send someone to take the body to the morgue.
We are trying to follow up on the lead with you in the other comment chain.
That's all for now. Thank you for reporting in. Is there anything else I can...
Goodbye.
In the cabin.
Bye. Kim wants to talk. I'm going to put on my authority thing again. Just in case we get another roll. Kim, you're a doofus. Oh, I guess I did not have any other authority clothing things after all. Oh, that's -2. I need a +2. This is also -2. I'm surprised I don't have any. I thought I did have authority things. Huh. I'm shocked I don't have any plus authority clothing. Like my detective outfit. Maybe the hat was it, but I gave away the hat. Whatever. Yes, Kim? Can I click on you?
Okay, about that call, let's start from the top. There's no doubt the twins heard Speed Freaks FM. I still don't know how without a radio, but they did.
We're not any closer to knowing how they heard it though, are we?
No, we are not.
I mean, a weird voice in my head said to talk to the kids. Maybe it's related.
I don't think the voices in your head are related to this, no.
But it didn't sound like one of my thoughts. It sounded like a lady.
The lieutenant gives you a long look.
I don't know what to say to that, or what you want me to say. I'm sorry. Did we ask where the kids were when they heard the voice?
I didn't, sorry.
No need to apologize. I was just going to say it'd be a good idea to ask them.
The other options did not feel right.
And detective, thanks for this. It's been interesting.
Huh? Where did this come from? Whatever. We'll go talk to the kids. After, so we want to hang around here until 10 a.m. Let's go sing karaoke. If they'll let us. I might have to pay another 20 real to sing. Oh.
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme, used on everything from pinball cabinets to full-flavor cigarettes.
What are these hallmarks?
Clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it.
The idea of a king and a century gone is pretty fascinating.
The sentiment is called anti-centennial nostalgia, pining for a time before the turn of the century. It's common even now, after 50 years.
So I think the reason I got that is because I'm wearing these glasses, which give me +2 encyclopedia, and that kicked in the thing. That kicked in the bubble popping up when I pass the machine. I do not like the -1 perception, however, so I'm switching that back. Aren't you? I'm not going to talk to you. Let's talk to these two. Let's try karaoke first. Hey, who are you? Hey, you two are still there. I have so much to do in here. Let's see. I need to put on drama stuff, right? So drama. If it will even let me do it right now. -1 drama. That's not what I want. This thing. This thing. -1 drama. No. Drama +4. How bad could it be, right?
The stage is all set up. You feel a little dizzy.
That's me.
So, are you ready for your thing now?
The
Let me know when
hand
I should turn
conundrum.
on the karaoke carousel.
Too close to the mic.
Immediately, hands. Where do you put your hands?
Oh, I actually got penalties for doing these.
Hey, was there something you needed? Got the 20 real? Then
No.
why are you...
But this is only a 72% check. Only. I feel like I should wait until these finish. Let's talk to people first. Let's talk to you guys first.
It's great to see you again, officer. My wife can't wait to thank you. Go on, talk to her.
Oh, sweetie, I don't even know how to thank you for finding my husband and helping him out. I hope we haven't been too much trouble for you.
I'm basically also a cryptozoologist now.
I knew it.
You hear Kim quietly to himself.
I'm not surprised. It's already getting out of hand.
Shut up, Esprit.
Well, in that case, sweetie, let me give you a small token of my gratitude. It's a tie, Mesk in origin. The pin is an antique, quite special to the cryptozoological community.
The little silvery knob holding the tie together feels warm in your hand. It's in the shape of an avian skull with 8 eyes. You could ask her about this when you get the time. It's probably a cryptid, but the phasmid, of course, is more important.
You never told me you've seen the phasmid.
Oh, you don't want to hear about some old woman's ramblings.
Ramblings? Nonsense. Your description of the phasmid is the most precise I've ever heard.
Where did the music go? The background
Darling, I
music.
didn't even get the size of it right.
You were a child, my dear. Really. It's extraordinary what you were able to describe. Now go on. Tell our friend about it. He's proven his interest in the field.
That is a way, way bigger compliment than it sounds like.
Interesting.
Reflexively, the lieutenant read his familiar notebook.
Well, it was summer. I was building a racing track out of sand on the beach near a tall stand of reeds. Quite a tall one. Many times my height, I remember. When, all of a sudden...
Wait, where was this and how old are you?
I'm getting ahead of myself. I was 5.5 in Betancourt in the suburbs. My grandmother had a summer home there.
She'd just started forming memories. Real memories. Not the billowy haze of infanthood.
What happened?
The strangest moment of my life. I looked up and one of the reeds moved. Not like a plant, but like a living thing. It stood up and looked at me. Its body unfolded like some antique toy. I've never seen anything like it.
One of my oldest memories is also a very, very one of the strangest moments of my life. I've written about it before in my blog.
I didn't know this can happen, so I reached my arm and touched the thing. It felt just like a stalk of reed, but it moved, swaying, towering above me. After a while, 20 seconds, a minute maybe, it left, went into the reeds.
Did you follow it?
I tried, but I was only a child. There was mud and high water. I couldn't see it anymore. I was just standing there knee-deep in mud, looking around me.
Where did you go? Don't go.
Wow. Then what?
I ran back home to my grandmother and asked her if reeds could walk and told her they were looking at me. Of course, she just laughed at me, but I knew what I'd seen. For years, it was a story I told at parties when I wanted to impress boys. That sort of thing. Of course, most people just took it as a strange, amusing anecdote. So did I, honestly. But then I met Morel.
We were on a date. Can you imagine? She tells me a story, and it's the most detailed report of the Insulindian phasmid I've ever heard. The sounds. She told me it hissed.
So that's how they met. This is beyond significant for them.
Well, no, that's not true. This is not how they met. They were already on a date.
It did, yes. Like reeds in a gust of wind.
The way it moved, the colour, how some of its limbs were white, like marble. It matched perfectly with what I know from other accounts. It was amazing. If it weren't for Lena, I might have given up hope years ago. It's no exaggeration to say that she restored my faith in my profession.
He looks at her with admiration, forgetting a wide smile on his face. The word forgetting here is weird. You are on a date?
Our first, yes.
The old woman looks at her husband tenderly.
The glance is tender, yes, but tempered by something else. A thought she can't express, even to him. Interesting.
So the only reason I got this check is because I have my +4 bonus. Because I was preparing for the stage. I would have failed the check otherwise. Its limbs are white.
Not all of them. There is some white coloration reported, along with beige, where the camouflage ends.
How big was it?
It's hard to say how big things are when you're quite small yourself. To me, it seemed to be taller than I was then, but that's probably not the case.
Maybe you imagined this, Lena?
How could she? Who imagines this? She didn't know about the phasmid. This is the main thing here, what makes it a confirmed sighting. She had no previous knowledge of the insect.
So she couldn't have made it up, or imagined it.
That's true, yes. I'm almost certain neither my mother nor my grandmother knew of it. It was only when I started telling my story as a teenager that boys would tell me, Lena,
she lowers her voice, imitating a boy.
You trying to tell us you saw the Insulindian phasmid out there in those reeds? Get out of here. They just give me a cider and ruffle my hair and tell me to stop dreaming. But I saw it.
Kim, what do you think of this?
I thought it was a wonderful story, man.
He closes his notes and gives her a simple smile.
But I don't believe it. A child left unattended on a warm day. Children make up stories and then end up believing them.
Kim, you've lost your sense of childhood. Never lose your inner child. Thank you for sharing this with me.
You're welcome, sweetie. I do appreciate the chance to relive it whenever I get one. It was just...
She sighs.
Such an impossibly sunshiny day. So warm.
And she could get up and walk right into the reeds on her own. Into the mud. Anywhere.
Ah. That's all for now, man.
Ha ha! Nothing like the gratitude of a good woman. Now then, what can I do for you?
He gives you a gruff pat on the shoulder.
He tries to play it cool, remain professorial, but inside, this man is itching for some news on those traps.
So I checked all the traps.
Good. Okay. And
one of them was empty.
Completely empty?
Yes, there was nothing in the trap. No locusts, no phasmid.
No locusts? No phasmid either?
That's not ideal, but...
He rubs his chin.
It just means the Insulindian phasmid is even more clever than we thought.
She's engaging in a well-known self-deception called motivated reasoning. You should correct them.
Of course, more clever.
You're dealing with a subject near and dear to their hearts. It might behove you to tread lightly.
Yes, the Phantasmadeia picked off the locusts and escaped. This is good news, though we'll have to reconsider the design of the traps, make them more secure.
Another trip to the Reeds.
Wait, where are you? Oh, are you this guy over here? Where is Gary? Where? He must be this guy behind the text here, right? Must be the guy hidden by the text here. Are you sure you've exhausted all the alternative explanations?
Of course we have.
Wait, Morel. He may have a point. We have an obligation to rule out other hypotheses.
You're right, dear. It's a fair point. But what other explanation could there be?
He turns to you.
Pardon me. This is a big deal for us. You've helped us twice now, and brought some great news too. My gratitude, and the gratitude of the Société Cryptozoologique de Ravachol, is yours.
He added the word some, the voice actor. How dare he?
Heartfelt gratitude. But does it feel like closure? What really happened? Some kind of foul play might be afoot. Theft?
Theft? Of locusts in a trap?
Thank you, it's an honor. We should probably return to our main investigation here. This has been refreshing, but...
Helping cryptozoologists isn't really a priority for our organization, is it? The lieutenant looks out the window, impatiently.
Wait, when did I insult him firstly? I'm not sure when that happened. But +2, Kuno's a hooligan.
Consider the way the empty trap was disturbed, as though shaken. Most likely the hands of a young person. Hands small enough to fit inside the trap, too. You should ask the red-headed boy, Kuno.
I think a little hooligan called Kuno may have stolen the locusts.
A little hooligan? But what would a child want with bugs?
Oh, my dear Morel. You've been an old man for too long. Kids love to torment insects almost as much as they love to torment old folks.
I'll talk to the little gremlin and see if anything comes up.
Delinquents. My favorite.
It doesn't sound like it's really his favorite. No, really.
Oh, you've been such a dear to us. Please, let us know whatever you turn up. I have a feeling we're getting so close.
Well, I see you've got all the help you need. I'll see you tonight at my place. Let's play suzerainty, but no more field trips for me.
After this is your last chance to talk to Gary.
Whoa.
Really, Gary? We're getting somewhere here. I'd love to play suzerainty, but...
So she pronounced it suzerainty, her voice actress. This guy pronounced it suzerainty. He flipped the N and I around. Interesting. I like looking for the little differences in pronunciation like that.
Lena, I'm sorry, but you're not getting anywhere. It was some kids. I know the little mutants around here. Leave anything out in the open and they'll steal it, even if it's bugs.
He looks at his tea.
Morel, it's been fun, really. But I need a bath, and I have deliveries to handle. When this tea is done, I gotta run.
No need to apologize, Gary. You'd be more than helpful. We'll have to take a rain check on that game of suzerainty today, though. We're gonna follow this through.
The first man to break formation is always a blow to leadership. This is bigger than he lets on.
Always a pleasure to see an officer of the law. I mean, officers.
Oh, so this is... Oh, so the reason he's here, the reason that they told us the last chance thing was if we hadn't found his armor yet, I think. Probably. Ask Kuno about the empty trap, then take a look around the yard. But I also should do this. But I don't want to do this with the checks the way it is. But maybe I should just do it anyway, even though it's a red check. Oh, I could put a point into drama though. It will push my odds from 72% to about 78%. Let's do this. But I did want to slot this other thing now, but never mind. Let's put a point in drama. So this is a thing that he would spend a skill point on, for sure, because it's somewhat central to what he was doing all game long, and I kind of want to get rid of this outfit. So we shouldn't put this off any longer. Intellect. Do I have a thing that increases intellect? And is it worth taking if I have it? No, I do not. So this is probably about as high as I'm gonna go, unless one of these things... Oh yeah, I wanted to wait for these things, alright? Like this thing triggers in 8 minutes, yeah. Whatever. Let's talk to... I'm gonna leave you guys for later. Talk to you first.
Hi, gendarme. Another rendezvous.
There he is again. The smoker on the balcony. Right here in the rolling wrecks. Hello.
I see you found yourself a little something from my wardrobe. Not bad. Not bad
Oh
at
yeah.
all.
Yeah, I am wearing
What
something
brings
from
you
his apartment. That's very interesting that he responded to this specific thing that I'm wearing. About this robe I'm wearing.
You can keep it. I don't mind. I can appreciate beauty when I see it.
Thanks. It's like carrying a piece of you with me at all times.
Is it now? Well, enjoy it.
+1, he's so different. I met your Sunday friend.
You did? And how did you like him?
I didn't like him as much as I like you.
Ah, shoot. Why not?
Who is he?
A visitor from the first world. He's not like you and me, gendarme. He can always return.
Return where?
To his opportunities in Occident, Sur la Clé. Still, his coming and going brings some life to the village. Or is it just money? I don't know.
What are you two?
Friends, I told you. Sunday friends. Friends who like to get together from time to time.
What does it mean, a Sunday friend?
That he won't be there when times get tough, I guess.
Is that even a friend?
It is. On Sundays.
He smiles. Why was he staying in your place in the middle of night?
He has keys. And he likes the view. To the sea, I mean.
I don't want to talk about other people. I want to talk about you.
Hmm? What about me, gendarme?
What are you doing here?
Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer?
This is where I'm going to go down history. I'm going to sing karaoke.
Really? Well, I look forward to that.
He raises a glass to you. Tell me again about a muscular type who came to investigate the crime.
Oh yes, let's see. He knocked on my door a few days after the lynching. I think he was going through the entire building, asking questions.
What do you look like?
Muscular, handsome, strong, like one of those military types.
What did you tell him?
Nothing. That I didn't see anything.
And he believed you?
Why shouldn't he?
Did you tell him about your friend?
What friend?
Your Sunday friend, the witness.
No, I don't think it came up.
What friend? Was he alone?
Yes, but he was speaking to someone on his earpiece.
His earpiece?
Yes, you know those tiny speaker microphones that fancy security guards sometimes wear.
What was he saying?
Just reporting back whatever I was telling him.
Besides muscular, did he have any other identifying traits?
Oh, let me think. He had an accent.
Mm-hmm.
He sounded like one of those mercenaries.
Mm-hmm.
He sounded vaguely Oranese. No, not vaguely. Scratch that. He sounded definitely Ornese.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Anything else on your mind?
I need to talk to your Sunday friend again. It's about committee business.
Oh, a committee. How interesting. And if I may ask, Gendarme, what is this committee about?
He takes a measured drag of his cigarette.
He's all bemused skepticism. He doesn't actually care what you want with his friend.
I'm not really sure. I'm just trying to reach a higher authority.
Sounds like a bore, frankly. All the fun stuff's down here. In any case, I would love to help. But the thing is, I don't know where he is. We don't talk about everything, you see.
He gently taps the end of his cigarette with his forefinger.
He might have mentioned something about making a tour of some historical sites up the coast. In an unofficial capacity, of course.
You know when he'll be back?
Not a clue. I'm not his agenda keeper, you see.
I guess I'll have to look for him along the coast.
I guess you will.
Composure.
Bye-bye, Gendarme.
Bye-bye.
Detective Cousteau.
Cousteau.
Monsieur Cousteau, the reward for coming up with your classy new name has arrived. What are the attributes Detective Cousteau should gain in? Obviously, savoir-faire and esprit de corps. You know exactly what they do and what those words mean. They're refined, like you. You have a ton of that fancy stuff. And if the world can't accept Raphael Ambrosius is your name, you will always be Detective Cousteau to yourself. R.A. Cousteau, sophisticated culture detective, specializes in ancient things and art.
+1 savoir-faire. This one sounds fancy. Let's have this. +1 esprit de corps. Yup, fancy. Let's have this one too. Sure. It didn't give me drama, but close enough. That one might as well. Not sure. Okay, so he's a composure check. You know what? Let's go do that stupid drama thing. Let's go sing a song. Who cares if we fail? If we fail, it'll be funny as well. Just make sure he doesn't have a bonus.
Hey, was there something you needed? Another thing. Great.
No,
yes.
no bonus. Let's go sing.
The stage is all you feel.
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I...
The air is thick with anticipation. The tape clicks into the carousel, and then the music starts.
The funny thing is, because I rolled a 9, the +4, I beat the check by 4, but the clothing I'm wearing gives me a +4 bonus. I didn't need it in the end. But anyway, the tape clicks in the carousel, and then the music starts.
I would often go there, to the tiny church there, the smallest church in Saint-Saëns, though it once was larger. How the realm may rest there, down through the mist there, toward the Seven Sisters, toward those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there, in that tiny yard there. I have been so glad here, looking forward to the past here. But now, you are all alone. None of this matters. No, none of this matters at all.
Ancient reptilian brain. Okay, so that's the first time we've actually heard the character's voice. Yeah, and don't quit your day job exactly. But that's the first time we've actually heard his voice. The voice actor has not said a single word up till this point, right? He has been a silent narrator all the way here. And actually, no, that's not true. The voice actor has acted as this, the ancient reptilian brain at night. Was the ancient reptilian brain, yeah. Interesting. My second thought was, do we want to see what happens if I fail the role? If that was the pass, how bad is the fail? No? Okay. Yeah, my third thought is that it's cool. I like it when games randomly have vocal songs, and I'm using quotation marks around the word songs. But I definitely like it when games and random demos and stuff suddenly break out into song. That's one of my favorite things about games, especially when I'm not expecting it. But I usually try to push for it to see if a game has that. Anyway, cool, very nice.
Not bad.
Actually, the cafeteria was almost full, excuse me. And those were a lot of people clapping. Not bad, he tells you for an approving nod.
Yes, not bad at all.
Thank you, ancient reptilian brain.
No reply. There is silence now in the deep where the voice came from. It has receded into you to return only in dreams and nightmares.
This is a very power of friendship kind of line. Thank you. I don't need big crowds. I just need my friends. This is a very sad cop line. Life is a fucking joke. Number 3. Thanks for bearing with me. I'm going to get back to work now. This is too boring of an answer to pick. He's not sad enough for this. But this is too boring to pick. But this is the normal answer, alright? But this is the normal answer. This is even more normal. We will pick this one. I don't need big crowds. I just need my friends.
Okay, yes. I'm going to unplug the microphone, so you can get off the stage now.
Thanks, guard. And? No achievement? How dare?
Ah, smallest church in Saint-Saëns, right?
The cafeteria manager is waiting for you to acknowledge that he recognized the song. Yeah, the church is actually my past. Yeah, the church is actually my life. Yeah, the church is actually my love. Things are really bad with it. I fucking rock that shit. Told you I rock that shit. Let's go number 1.
Cool. Now, what can I do for you?
He really does sound like he thinks it's a little cool. Cool.
Got the 20 real? Then why are you wasting... Hey, there's another thing. Yes?
Okay, now let's put on some proper clothing again. So, this for the shivers and esprit de corps. Although I feel like I could put on almost an entire faun set as well, right? I don't want to do this. I don't want the perception last. Hand-eye coordination, no, we've already shaved. +1 logic. This might be the straight up best one. Guess I could wear this hat. This removes 1 empathy. But this actually should be fine. My glasses nope, not that. Glasses are fine as is. Bow tie, this guy needs to come back on. Gloves, interfacing. Don't I have better gloves than that? Electrochemistry. Half light. Sure, half light. Shoes, some perception. Okay, so that's hard to argue with. Pants I'm wearing found. How many found pieces do I have? Because we've seen so many of those that I've been wondering if there was an achievement linked to that without actually looking at that. Ooh, this is actually a good tie. This is actually an upgrade. It's a straight up upgrade over the horrific necktie. But the horrific necktie has conversations, right? Occasionally. So this is a found item. Conversations, quote unquote. Not necessarily something we want. So this is another found item. There's one more there are a couple more around that I haven't acquired, I think. No, I feel like I have acquired most of them. So if I wear this, now I have a 4-piece set. Look at me. Does that trigger anything? No, it doesn't. I don't like this hat. Let's take it off. It's very Chinese farmer hat. Well, let's talk to you two. We probably want authority when you're talking to these guys, right? I probably should be wearing... Ah, whatever. Oh, wait. No, that was a minus. As long as I'm not wearing any minus authority, we should be fine. Whatever, who cares? Let's talk.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
Yes? What is it?
Did you hear that? Did you hear me sing? Did you like it?
That was pretty good, Harry. Wasn't it, Jean?
Huh, that was. Yeah, that was absolute shit, if you want my opinion.
Wow.
Drunken shit. Haven't wanted anything to end this badly since I had cluster headaches. Horrible. Truly horrible. I beg of you, don't ever subject anyone to this torture again. I mean, seriously, you need to...
Jean, it's not right. Don't make it worse. And I really liked it.
She actually did.
Look, something is really bugging me. Are we or are we not from the same police station?
God damn it, you leave her alone. Keep your weird bullshit to yourself and be professional for once, for fuck's sake.
Can I actually help you with something?
She looks at you apologetically.
Yes, of course. Preposterous. I mean, you would remember if they were, right? Who forgets their squad mates? That's not possible.
God damn it.
Can I actually...
Yes,
yeah, it looks the same way. And I don't think this guy would talk to me.
I can't believe this shit.
I'm going to say no. Just okay.
Jean.
Okay. I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse, and...
Okay. Nah.
It's a mere second, but if...
No options to talk to him. So, we've done these two, done him, we've done these two, I think. We need to go talk to Kuno outside. We've done him. We've done him. We haven't done this room. We haven't done this guy, but I don't think I can actually talk to this guy. Which is weird. He's been sitting here all game long without actually being a conversation option. And we haven't talked to Clashy upstairs. We should go talk to her first. The wench. We need to go talk to her. She's gone. She might be gone. And this should not open. Oh, this does open. But I can't pick up the bottle still. She was gone last night, but she should be back now, in theory.
This medicine pill bottles rattle like bones. Necra, this is the lieutenant. Two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman, having sex.
So we've seen
a ray of
three
backward
double
motion
prime,
explodes from his mouth.
but we haven't
to
seen the
roof
islet and the
outside.
boardwalk.
700 meters away. The
So yeah, this is
likeliest of
this one we
these
cannot get to.
positions,
So this is the
20%
island.
chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot.
This one is the one we've
provided
been to. That's
he
where
had
the
a
trap
safe sniper's
was.
nest.
We should
Even
still have to
with
go
the
back
light
to,
on inside,
maybe.
we're talking military training.
Yeah, and this-
At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take
It's
wind
around the building,
direction into
or
account.
behind the building. But I think you checked and you said it was on the building, right? So yeah, not yet. Nothing we can do right now. In the building, yeah. Hello, Classier.
Hello, officer. What brings you up here again?
I found your boy. It was empty. Just seawater.
Oh,
Did you take the documents?
no, of course not. As I said, it would have been too risky for me to use those documents anyway. My employer gave them to me.
She's gone every night.
In truth, I should have destroyed them.
She's gone at the end of the night, even though she says she'll be here. She isn't. Good question. That's what I asked on night 2. To where? I don't know. Then she promised she'll be here, but she left again, right? Even though we think she's here. It almost feels like a bug.
She doesn't seem to be lying. She's genuinely spooked by their disappearance.
I'm afraid you may be in danger.
Yes, I am. Regardless of who took the documents. It was probably just an accident. I was worried at being too careless with the latch. The documents were probably just washed away.
The words, washed away, sound distant and strange suddenly. Somewhere far away, a dog barks.
Why do I feel like you've won here?
I really don't know, sir. I certainly don't feel like I've won. I feel like shit, sir. All the time.
She smiles, a bitter little smile. She means it.
But this turned out well for you. You've slipped past all suspicions.
Clearly, I haven't. We're having this conversation, aren't we? How well could it have gone, I mean?
The wet wind, heavy with brine and industrial pollution from the stacks nearby, ruffles her hair.
I'm stuck in Martinez just like all of us. I've been up here for... I don't know how long now. I like to call this my rooftop containment facility.
What are you contained for then? This all turned out well enough for you. You somehow managed to not become a suspect. Something seems off with this theory I've developed about Ruby.
I don't know what to say.
It all seems fortuitous for you.
None of this is fortuitous for me.
What are you contained for then?
For my sins, of course. The long-standing sins of a bad, frivolous person. For destroying my first love. For working for bad people. The list goes on and on.
It's all turned out well enough for you.
Did I? Why do I still feel suspicion hanging over me then? What I managed was to get him killed. I understand that.
The lieutenant looks away, over the railing. He feels uncomfortable with this conversation. He doesn't know what to add.
That's it then, I guess.
She nods, slowly, carefully even.
So I don't like this conversation.
There is suddenly
I
a
don't
strange
like when
glint
this.
in her eyes. Not malicious, but dangerous.
Lies.
Yes, we demand she be punished for deceiving us. We demand her. She slowly slipped.
So we've done this check, right? It doesn't let her
Hello,
arrest her
officer.
again.
Lies.
Yes.
There may be grounds here, at least for an extended detention.
A little whimper.
No,
The
yeah,
young
we've
woman
done
hears
this.
you. She's looking around.
You know, the thing is that we don't have a way to warn her about the other bureaucrats sniffing
agree.
around.
Okay. Okay, it's not. You log your work every week. Like I lied before. Like I did west of the board. It's useless. Of course. It's Katarzyna.
It's a Grad name. Jimsk or Yugo-Grad in origin. Not Occidental at all.
That's cool.
She doesn't feel like a Classier. She nods, her back straight, ready for whatever is next.
There may be ground.
A little whimper. The young woman hears you. She nods.
I'm just going through some
then
of these.
nervously pulls on her.
Okay.
Looking for new options, I guess.
She slowly lights another cigarette and steadies her breath, as if in the presence of some tiger.
Yeah, like why can't I tell her about it? There's no... Like, it's pretty obvious to me as a player. It should be pretty obvious to the detective. Dagi, what are you doing? Yeah, well, anyway. Oh, some tiger. Yeah, let's try the Shivers roll, I guess. But I don't like, and I've said that like 4 times already, but I don't like that I cannot warn her about the person chasing her. Especially since the game is kind of set up for us to empathize with her and like side with her. There's a whole thing with her. Like most of the good players, the good like chaotic good players would side with her. And she might be evil, you can arrest her, but there are a whole bunch of like dialogue branches where you do ally with her, but somehow none that let you warn her of the guy that's coming. So he's obviously the one who took the documents from her boy, right? And that's why he went to the coast. He's searching up and down the coast for her because he found her documents there. And for the moment, it's throwing him off, but he is looking for her. That's why he went there.
Hello, officer. What brings you up here again?
5 + 1, 6. So I need a 10 or higher. Look up to the grey sky and roll well.
Continuously
Miss by
nothing.
1.
The sky slowly slides above you. The young
Wait a
woman...
minute, did I actually put on my... Oh no, I didn't yet. Wait, no. Oh no, I would have made that roll. I separated the items out, but I didn't actually wear the items. I did not mean to do that, but now we're going to lose that roll if we try it again. I was like, why is it a 5? I thought belatedly. I separated out the Shivers items, but I didn't put it on.
Hello, officer.
That roll would have made it.
What brings you up here again?
Well, now I need an 8.
Continuously
We missed by 1.
The sky slowly slides above you.
Return to this later. Yeah, I would have made that roll. You think I should reload? Yeah, maybe. It was me, the player, making a mistake rather than... Like, the first roll would have worked, right? Maybe I should save scum that one because of that. I don't mind doing so. It's not like I haven't save scum in other games. Did I say that out loud?
Hello, officer.
A warm column
there
rises around you, encircling the building you stand on. You feel its twisting shape, bits of paper and birds on the thermal, along with several million liters of water, all rising up into the great Insulindian sky.
Why does it rise? Shudder. I like this option. Shudder. Shudder.
From the vapor, a great cumulus is formed, a cloud castle 1,000 meters high. A flock of seagulls screams, hitchhiking on the thermal. They too are part of the procession, the honor watch.
For whom?
For her, the guest, waiting.
Is she safe here?
As safe as you keep her.
Wow. What is she waiting for?
For Gloria. Soon these clouds will all fall down as rain. Spring will come. 2 more months, maybe less. It's time.
Miss? What are you waiting for?
You mean here in Martinez?
Not.
I'm waiting for the miracle to happen. It'll take one to get me out of the mess I'm in.
And what would that miracle be?
The return, of course. Now, I know I'm not from around here. I would only be hitchhiking. The return is a big hit in the industrial espionage circles. A lot of desperate, seedy types there. All screwed in this unipolar world.
What is the return?
Don't you
Benny!
know, sir?
Hi, Benny.
I thought you were from
Thank
around
you very much
here.
for the resub.
You look like Mr. Revachol.
I appreciate you. Penguins. Humor me. You know I'm a bit spotty about a great many things, like being a cop, for example.
The return is part urban myth, part political science. It's a fool's hope, sir. And it's also all I've got. They say there will be an event, that it will happen somewhere here. In Revachol West. They say it will happen soon, and that it will change everything.
Revachol West, the return. Part urban myth, part political science. And then Benny resubs. Are they connected? Is the return of Benny. But actually, what is she talking about? I have no idea what she's talking about. Like, this is the first I've heard of whatever this nonsense is.
Le retour.
You have a theory. You wanna spout the theory before I click on these? Because I think they're gonna explain it to me shortly. Dolores, you think it's a Dolores Day related thing? Ah, maybe. We'll see. Some political event? How do you know of this?
As I said, there's talk. In the competitive intelligence crowd, a lot of people, like me, we need a new color on the map. It's all blue, you see, and that blue doesn't like us.
You came all this way because of a rumor?
No. I came all this way on a false passport and some money. To hide, mostly. In the most volatile part of the Real Belt, where it's easiest to disappear. Where the walls are still porous and you can slip through. This is just something to get me through the night, you know? A little espérance.
Still, the story influenced their choice of where to run. It must have some hidden layers.
The return of what exactly?
Of the king, of the nation, of communism, return on investment.
Return on investment?
I don't know exactly. It's meant to be vague, as promises generally are. But at the same time, I mean, things can't go on like this forever. Something will give. It always does.
Cop out, yeah. How soon will it happen?
Soon. But it's been soon for almost half a century now, so don't hold your breath. No need to worry, Lieutenant. I'm sure the streets will not erupt in seditious violence just yet.
These streets? I'm not so sure, miss.
Is that why you said you would like to surrender in a free Revachol?
Yeah, I guess it is.
This rooftop has been the scene of a lot of melancholic conversations. Is positively dripping with melancholy.
So she thinks, at least partly, that this return will feature a self-governing Revachol. She has already placed her bets.
Thank you. One last question. Do you really think it would happen?
I do.
So do I.
I agree, Detective. Something is coming. Trouble. It will be a hot spring. I don't know what exactly, but...
He shakes his head.
Something is happening in this city. I can feel it when I'm out here at night.
Excuse me, ma'am? You are not here at night.
Her thought trails off. The wind picks up again. Above her, a great cumulus cloud rises, ready to fall down as precipitation. April will come, then May. A month, maybe 2 from now. You shudder. The feeling dissipates. The thought ends.
I love Shivers so much. I should have put more points into Shivers. You're no more conversations, right?
I was just thinking.
Bye. Sorry, you can't warn you about the person coming after you. The game won't let us. Has this changed in any way?
You clearly see
jackpot.
Lieutenant, the jackpot was like 2 weeks ago. Has this changed in any way?
the machine is.
Have you changed in any way?
The man ponders his.
Hey, another thing. Great. Yes?
Nothing here. The guy's now gone, as promised. I guess we should talk to these folks.
The Copper NATO is back. What do you want? Yeah? What?
Nothing. So nothing new here. Which is probably good. This guy's conversation tends to go on and on and on. And also his animation after every time we contact him is kind of weird. Wait, who are you?
You see a set
What are
of
you
steering
doing?
levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheat.
Well, let's do this first while we can.
57. Hold on, officer. I've got Central Jamrock Public Library on the line, and I've already introduced you to their librarian. Connecting the call in 2, 1.
Yes, this is Central Jamrock Public Library here. How can I help you, officer?
He sounds worried, yet ready to assist. This is how people get when the police call.
I'm looking for any information that you can provide on Billy Mijan, a reader.
Billy Mijan, you said. Give me a moment, I'll have to check our database.
He puts down the receiver.
On Moreau Drive in Central Jamrock, in a darkened hall, lit by orange desk lamps, far away from the noise outside, a middle-aged man taps commands into an old radio computer. A printout falls on the desk. Behind him, a lonely reader scours some dusty bookshelves, looking for a paperback.
I love these mental scenes.
Yes, hello, are you still there?
You can
I
hear
found
through
Billy
the
Mijan's
printout.
home address, is that alright? No phone number, unfortunately.
They're too poor to have a phone line.
Yes, home address is fine.
Here we go, sir. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33B, apartment number 20. It's in Martinez, I believe. Cape Side Apartments, it says. That's all.
Wait. Oh.
That's where the smoker on the balcony lives, isn't it?
What? Do you have any other information on Billy Mijan?
It says here that they returned their last book just a few days ago, but I wasn't at work that day.
Are you asking me what, or are you agreeing with me that what? Because isn't this the library card that we found on the boardwalk cops? What? Yeah. So why is this? So why is the address the smoker guy? That's two separate. Oh, you're saying it's the building where the guy lives, not the specific apartment where the guy lives. So this is the other apartment door that we couldn't open, right? What about what? Yeah. What about what? Exactly. That was exactly my thought, Benny. Yeah, so I thought what it implied here. So I thought this said they live in the same apartment itself, like not the specific building, but the same apartment, which was why I was like, what? But what this actually saying is The woman won't be outside the bookstore. You'll have to go find her in the apartment by knocking on the door and telling her the bad news. Okay. Do you know someone who was?
Marie? Marie? Do you remember a reader named Billy Michon? They returned a Tybalt book the other day.
Hear someone answer from afar.
Maurice, what? A woman yells. Then, yes. Okay. If it was the police,
She starts explaining something.
explaining something.
Yes, it was my colleague Marie. She said that it was Billy's husband who returned the book. He also asked for this new sci-fi release, Lowe's Radio City 87, but we don't have it yet.
Good. You have a name now.
So Billy Michon is a woman, not a man. How did your colleague know that it was her husband?
Marie knows Billy. She's been working here longer than me. Sometimes her husband returns some books for her.
And then goes for a little drink later. On the lookout.
Do you know her husband's name?
Sorry, no. Marie only knows him by sight.
Can Marie describe to me what her husband looked like?
Marie?
A moment passes.
She said it was an older man, and that she's pretty sure he'd had a drink or two the last time she saw him.
What was he wearing? Why do we need to know this? We don't, right?
1 second.
The librarian turns away from the phone again and relays the question.
Sorry, Marie wasn't really paying any attention to that.
Yeah, but we don't need to confirm because we found the card on the dead guy. Maybe the dead person stole a library card. Maybe. Fired, yeah. How dare you forgot something that... How dare you forgot what someone from a week ago was wearing exactly? How unprofessional. Somehow. But yeah, no, I mean, it's fair enough. This was a while ago, right? How long ago? 4 days ago? Some time ago. Thank you, that's all for me. I have no other questions.
Happy we could help. Goodbye, officer.
The librarian hangs up and a call gets redirected back to the station with a soft click.
Anything else you need from me?
No, bye.
57.
In the cabin, you...
Okay, well, what are you two doing? Who are you? We should deal with you. Oh, this as well.
Division. You sharpened your senses by being on the lookout for missing persons. Now you notice more of what's happening around you. Perhaps, when you're done with this case, you can join the Searchlight Division of the RCM and find every Revacholian that's ever gone missing without a trace. There is undoubtedly a backlog of such cases, because you never know. A missing person could be just around the edge, barely out of sight.
So what bonuses did I get? Perception. Okay, thought so. So yeah, so as we progress along the story, we unlock slots, we can unlock slots, and we unlock thoughts that can be slotted into the slots. And you can kind of pick and choose. You can pick and choose like political ones, economic ones, silly ones, and you kind of form your character that way, based on what thoughts he unlocks and what then he decides to slot and internalize. And I've been internalizing a lot of silly ones, but that was one that he got from actually pursuing this case. I want to slot this, and we have two more slots that we can get. Okay, but never mind that. What are you two doing?
That's one brutal motor carriage.
Says a young man with "piss backward" written on his back.
If I were a real skull now, I'd jack it, paint it in palm tree livery, then bottom light it, neon style.
His companion wears a simple yet elegant slogan, "Fuck the world."
A snazzy shit-ripped skullmobile like this would make a fine trophy. We could, like, hang fucking shrunken heads from the side mirrors. Cops' heads. Scary tribal shit.
Fittingly enough, this does fit because his letters on the jacket are actually scribbled out anyway.
Yeah, tribal shit. A cop carriage like this would have proper skull value.
While I appreciate the interest you take in my brutal motor carriage, I have to stop you right there. The RCM takes threats directed at its property seriously.
It's just theoretical work, Copper. No basis in reality. Man, If we were certified skulls right now...
Who are you?
I can tell you who we're not, cop. We're not snitches or skulls.
Which is not to say that the skulls are bitches and... On the contrary.
The part of this presentation you want to take home with you, cop man, is we're not part of the skulls yet.
Okay then, let's indulge in some intellectual exchange. These young men seem eager to share their beliefs.
Who is Cindy the Skull? This sounds very familiar. We have heard of this. I don't remember where. But who are the Skulls?
You don't know? What kind of cop are you?
Graffito artist. Ah, maybe. I don't know. We'll find out.
It's not a question. Don't get into it.
I'm so glad you asked.
The question was rhetorical. The Skulls are the most vicious gang of the Besmertne.
Besmertine, or the Besmati, the Immortals, are West Rivisholian crime syndicates.
So again, they pronounce the word differently here. Possibly on purpose. Possibly because they didn't do the recordings together.
The nastiest bunch of psychos ever. Jacking carriages and getting into high-speed chases.
Possessing an infinite amount of fuck-all swagger, infamous for their non-verbal modus operandi.
Non-verbal?
If a skull spots you, he will pull out his dagger and stab you without saying a word.
The lieutenant's voice is as calm as usual, a testament to the violence and death he's witnessed through the sight of his firearm.
They usually occupy the burnt-out quarter in Jamrock, or you can find them loitering around the brightly painted bottom-lighted vehicles.
I can't wait to become a skull. Bottom lights are wretched aggressive.
What? Thanks for basically admitting that. Anyway, what's with the jackets?
What about them?
Why does your jacket have a bad word written on it?
Well, first off, it's a statement and not necessarily something that characterizes me as a person, even though the statement has character. And I do like piss. The word piss epitomizes the struggle taking place in the world. Things being defined as they seem, not as they are. And, I guess, it's also about communal spirit, the future, and truly appreciating our differences. Also, you've got to admit, it catches the eye. And since the Grand Piper is slowly but steadily moving towards basing the economy on it, attention, it is imperative that the medium itself convey the message.
What?
What I mean by this is, we are all piss and that the world is inherently meaningless.
That much is true.
That much is true. Wow, this is a high godly chance. Godly roll. I needed a 10 there.
It seems that the young man has a certain expertise in at least one field, even if it's rather narrow.
Why do you have a bad word written on your jacket?
Like I said before, many men keep searching for the one, for so-called true love, which is actually just obsession masquerading as kinship. The thrill of the chase, the hollowness that fills your chest cavity after catching it.
I'm wondering if the poetics come with the jacket, or are they derived from something else entirely?
To catch a fish, you'll need to hurl the lure many times, and even then it isn't certain that you'll get anything. If you blow up the lake, though...
That is a terrible metaphor.
You get more fish in a shorter time. And, for time is of the essence and fleeting ever so quickly, one must think of a way to fuck the whole world and not get caught up in fucking someone. Because when one fucks everything, he fucks nothing. And that, to me, feels glorious. Sticking your dick into the void.
Hate to admit it, but in a weird way, he's got a point. Is it a coincidence that here we have two badass jackets and two badass cops?
Hey, Kim.
Yes?
What do you think about their jackets? Do you think it's a coincidence?
What is?
There are two of those and two of these jackets.
What are you implying?
You know what I'm implying. We should get these jackets.
For what?
For the people to check it. No, I don't want to go down this route, but whatever.
The concept of getting dressed is familiar to me, but wearing jackets like these isn't appropriate for an RCM officer, unless he's deep undercover.
No, let's not. Let's get out this loot. You're right, of course. Never mind then.
The lieutenant sighs.
Yeah, me too.
It's a sigh of relief.
My thing is way too low for that anyway. Do you know anything about the murder that took place here?
Murder?
A man was hanged in the backyard of the Whirling Rex.
Yeah, sure. We'll gladly tell you everything we know about it. It was a man.
Also, he was hanged.
Anything else? Don't fuck around, I am the law.
He was hanged from a tree.
Yeah, I mean, duh.
These punks don't know anything. Let's just move along.
Hey, stop right there. How does one know anything?
Ah, this sounds like epistemology. A field so occupied by thought that it begins to question thought itself.
Thanks, Encyclopedia. I know that you don't know shit.
Exactly. How can one know shit?
Theory of knowledge classes. Grade 12. Grade 11, actually.
We should move along.
Let's just change the topic.
Couldn't keep up, huh? Sure.
Do you guys know Cindy the
Let's try
Skull?
some.
Oh yeah, Cindy's a right proper skull.
Young man's eyes glaze over, his voice filled with longing.
Yeah, a true artist of the future. Just like Arno van Eyck.
By the way, if you see Cindy, give her our regards.
He adds, returning from whatever void he was just visiting.
For all their nihilistic posturing, these young men are not lacking in youthful idealism. Odd, there isn't a hint of hate in them. It's like they're piss and fuck the world out of some kind of moral obligation.
Missing a word here, and missing an off.
The lieutenant on your left is unusually lenient toward them.
I see you kids are into anodic dance music.
Oh man, yeah. We're not fucking kids, man.
Be wary of the abyss.
His blonde friend acts ominously and points to his temple. Why?
Probably because of how non-verbal their mode of operation is going to be. It's a threat.
A threat? Good, I like those. Don't fuck with me, boys, I'm one of the bad cops. I just wanted to talk about music, and now there's a conflict all of a sudden. It's too much.
Whoa! Come on, man. We're just talking here. Just words. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, no need to throw your authority in our faces.
That's right. Way to put them in the little boy's corner.
You want to talk? Let's talk, boys. Ask them.
Wait. So the achievement I just got was get Kim to really trust you. I'm surprised I got an achievement in this playthrough. But yeah, really get Kim to trust you. 32.4%.
He liked how you decisively shut down a situation that could have turned into a farce.
Oh, okay. Why aren't there more skulls in Martinez?
The Union does their share of policing in Martinez, at least where gangs are concerned. That's why there isn't much organized crime around here.
Apart from the unions themselves, of course.
Of course.
Don't you worry about that. We're gonna make up for the deficit.
No, you're not.
Yeah, we are.
Your rhetoric is confusing. Are you a part of the skulls or not?
We're not franchise skulls. Well, not yet. Once we get our name out there, we'll have a chance to join them.
And what makes you think the organization will accept you?
Because we can be just as psycho and vicious. You'll see.
But in a non-threatening and definitely legal way.
The other one quickly adds and whispers something to his friend.
We'll fuck the system from the inside later. Just be cool now. The damage will be tenfold.
Right on, fuck. So what's happening now?
Enough about this scullery then.
Mm-hmm.
I do not want this. They're just off-brand skulls. I still need a double 6 to roll that. So let's not do that. Well, talking with you have been definitely be something. Bye.
That ride is fucking
Hey, piss.
Let's not. Let's hope the car survives. We have a whole bunch of people we need to talk to that are not him. I want to go talk to. Let's wrap up that case. Not here. Let's wrap up the murder, the accidental death case. What's this? The sea breeze carries more than salt. Meat. Not rotten, not fresh. Grilled. Can I do this yet?
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Conceptualization. Nope. Yeah, so we want this door, right?
A weathered brown door. The number reads 20. Something smells good. Soup allons, yo. The lieutenant motions to you to go ahead and knock. This is the door. You already know it's the right door. This is going to be so hard.
Yes, it is.
Get yourself together. It's just police work.
Hold on, Kim. We should discuss this before we move on. What should we expect?
You're right. Let's talk this through.
He looks at the apartment door and lowers his voice a bit.
You hear some light footsteps and what appears to be a daily weather forecast playing on the radio.
We have our first preliminary identification. In all likelihood, the deceased is the husband of Billy Méjean. We need to confirm this, as well as deliver the death notification to Billy herself. Now, delivering a death notification is never an easy task. There's a reason why it's often called the most stressful part of our job. This is why it's usually done in pairs. You got this. I'll be monitoring reactions, ready to act if necessary.
Do you have any advice on how to tell her he's
dead? Just don't say that you know how they feel. You don't.
Good advice.
What if I don't want to do this?
Yes, it's hard. But there is no easy way to handle this information. It just has to happen, as soon as possible.
Alright, I think I'm ready.
The lieutenant motions towards the door.
Hello? Who is it?
A voice calls out from the other side of the door.
And someone turns down the radio.
Is this Billy Méjean's home? This is the police. Please open the door.
The police? A moment, please give us a moment.
Give us a moment? You hear shuffling inside.
Tidying up. Nervously. There's fear in her voice.
Come in. The door is open.
Oh. Don't run, okay? Take it slow when exploring the apartment. Be respectful. When exploring the apartment, they know that I'm going to go through everything. An empty pack of red Astra cigarettes hidden under the bed. The same brand of cigarettes you found in the trash next to the deceased. Don't mind us, we're just going to walk around your apartment and steal everything. Packages of humanitarian aid macaronis. Oh, okay. Some leftovers kept warm on a stovetop. Smells like buckwheat and onions here. Windows covered in old newspaper clippings. Can't they afford curtains? Not if they have humanitarian aid macaroni. A chalk-drawn height chart for children's growth over the years. The clock is ticking away with an odd cheerfulness. Its ticking makes you anxious. Rings hollow in the room. Textbook for high school mathematics, trigonometry mostly. Posters of contemporary pop stars adorn the walls. They're poor enough that they have nothing that can actually loot. Okay. Oh. Yeah, no. Hello.
It's you from the bookstand. Did you come to bring my cockatoo back?
She smiles nervously before the smile vanishes from her face. Also, you're holding a weapon. That's fine.
I don't think I introduced myself properly. I'm Billy. Would you like something to drink? Tea? Lemonade? We're out of coffee.
The lieutenant has taken off his foggy glasses and is busy cleaning them in his handkerchief for now. You're on your own here. He must feel vulnerable without his glasses. Is this why he's letting you take the lead?
Thanks, but I'm alright.
Is this about Victor, my husband? Is he in some kind of trouble again? I can come pick him up in the station if that's what.
She stops, her eyes trying to read answers from your face.
No, this is something much worse. Is he in the hospital? How bad is it?
This is my face with the stupid grin on it. And he's trying to, and I'm delivering a notification of death with my face stuck in this smiling expression.
How about some small talk before you break the news? Definitely no small talk. This isn't the time or place.
Yes, exactly that smile, exactly. Empathy, impossible. Well, actually, not that impossible after all. But I can actually... So these two are giving opposite advice, and they're both fairly equal checks. Yeah, I only need a 4. But I can lower this number. I can lower this number by adding more empathy stuff, right? I feel like I really probably don't want to fail this empathy check. So let me change my shoes before I talk to you. Don't ask why, ma'am. So I need one more. So I need a 3 now. This will make it so I need a 2. So those two together should be enough, right? I lose a point of savoir-faire and a point of perception. But I don't need perception in here probably. And my savoir-faire is pretty high anyway. This also. +1 empathy, +1 hand-eye coordination. No, this is fine. Cannot reach your entire inventory, just accumulated your bonuses. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, excuse me ma'am, before I break the bad news to you, let me change my coat, change my shoes, put on my glasses.
She looks up, too anxious to say anything. You've done this before. Just keep your focus.
Ma'am, this is actually this is not a non-verbal thing, so we should do this first. God, do I just say he's dead like that?
Yes, that's the most important thing. Use that word. No euphemisms. This is what you came here for.
Ma'am, I'm very sorry to say, but your husband, Victor Majan, was found dead on a Martinez boardwalk.
What did you say?
Your husband, Victor Majan, is dead. I'm very sorry for your loss, ma'am.
Oh.
She touches her neck, eyes pale like pearls in seawater.
Oh. But he was just...
She looks at a kitchen table where 2 cigarette butts are still in a tray.
But he was just here, alive.
We understand this comes as a huge shock. I want you to know that me and my partner are here for you if you have any questions. Take your time, ma'am.
What happened to him?
It was an accident. He fell through a hole in the boardwalk and hit his head.
Was he drunk?
We don't know yet, but we will let you know when the results arrive.
I see. And you just found him there, lying in the cold. How long had he been there?
If you say 2 days maybe, it will be etched in her mind forever.
It couldn't have been long. Well... Oh my goodness. Let's not say 2 days maybe. It's hard to say at this point, I suppose.
She blinks, eyes welling up with tears, as her hand starts searching for something from the pockets of her dress.
Here.
The lieutenant takes out his handkerchief and offers it to the woman. She nods and slowly wipes away her tears. Is there anyone we could call for you? A friend, a family member, someone who could be here for you?
No. I just need to tell my girls.
The air gets sucked out of her lungs suddenly.
God. Should I call them? Should I tell them to come home?
No. A day.
So this was not a check. This was, well, no, I guess I don't need to make an empathy check. I already made an empathy check. But then it's interesting that we still have. So my inner empathy is telling me to say no. But my own player instinct is kind of saying, no, it's not instinct. Wouldn't you normally say yes? Let's trust my empathy now, I guess. Well, take a day to recover. You'll be better prepared when you come home tomorrow. I don't know what I normally say. Yeah, it's not a position that most people usually get put into, right? I kind of disagree with empathy. It's just strange. When they come home tomorrow, take a day to recover. I guess let's go with this. No, take a day to recover. You'll be better prepared when you. But then again, on the flip side, everyone who gets to this point will normally pick number 2, right? Because that's where the game is railroading you towards. I guess I don't understand why the game is pushing you towards taking a day to recover. I'm actually going to pick number 1. I think, yes, they should know. Do you want us to call them and ask them here?
No, I'll do it myself.
She breathes again, holding on to her left side like she's in pain.
Just tell me, what do I need to do next? Where is he? Can I see him?
We've taken him to the city morgue. The local coroner will be contacting you shortly to arrange the funeral. Here's his number in case you want to contact him earlier.
He hands her a leaflet with the morgue's contact information. Where did he get this? He hasn't been anywhere. I guess to his room, but how would he have gotten hold of this leaflet?
A very good call.
Yes.
Is there anything else that the RCM could do for you?
No, I'll call you if something comes up. I'm still...
Don't know where he goes after 2 a.m. She rubs her face, runs her fingers over cheeks that have become numb.
Thank you. Thank you for telling me. I'll call if...
She runs out of breath. Again, I'm very sorry, ma'am.
We should step outside and talk.
Set the library card by her, leave the room.
You did well.
I could have done more, sure.
You did enough.
He pauses, rubbing his hands together to generate some heat.
Can't save the whole world, you know. Anyway, I'll call the station when we're finished with the day and let them know the name of the deceased.
What about billionaire kids?
They'll manage.
They have to. It's not your place to live their lives.
That's it?
That's it. We should get back to our case now that our duty here is done.
Right, this is closed then.
Let's go.
10
You
XP
look south, over the crumbling balustrade. There, 1.2 kilometers away, a piece of broken stone cuts into the sky. A tomb. On it, a mural that used to say, "Tomorrow is just a whisper away." You cannot really see the felled building from here, but somehow you feel like you should return to it.
Oh, this is that check. Interesting, okay. I mean, we will return to it tomorrow. But let's get out of here before we save. Is it me or is that body changing over time? No, I don't think it is. I wasn't sure if the body's model was changing because I left it hanging for so many days. We can actually, he said to let her, he'll make the call tonight. But I wonder if we can make the call.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57.
No.
How may I assist? 57.
In the cabin.
So we do not have the option to make the call. Okay, anyway. Let's save here. And we'll continue tomorrow. We are on day 4 out of 5? I'm not sure. 7? I don't know. We will continue soon. Probably tomorrow. You tell me. Oh right, demos. We will continue on Monday. I forgot about demos. Since I'm off for like the week, I kind of forget what day of the week it is. But yeah, okay. We'll continue soon. Have a wonderful evening and see y'all around. Thank you for coming. Rest your wings. Goodbye. Bye. Thanks for coming, Game Attack. And Benny if you're still around. Sayonara. Good night.